Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm looking at my own stream to see if it works. Alright, it appears it does work. So, okay. I was gonna make sure because I don't want to be talking and suddenly realize, oh, you can't hear me. Even though it shows right there that you can on the OBS. But I want to make extra sure because you never know. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm dumb and I just don't want to work. Sometimes does that, you know? It's just how it is. Alright, so as the title entails, I currently do not have the voice line recorded, so I'm just gonna be editing the motion of it. Of course, if I ever needed to be faster or slower, I could always just it's not hard to do. I'm just getting ahead of it cuz it's so far I've only done a few panels. I never done an entire chapter before. Of course, it's not impossible. Like if I could do it with a few panels, I could do a whole chapter. But yeah. So I decided because here's the thing: I've watched a lot of the Masked Man videos. I've read his first chapter in manga. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. Of course, it was strange because here's the thing. I would say my experience is a little different from people because especially since just like the Masked Man, I also speak Spanish. I don't know. Yeah, he's also Spanish descent. Of course, it was still weird for me because here's the thing: my Spanish reading isn't like the same level as my English reading. Like I would say my Spanish reading is the equivalent of a first grader, but I still understand it. And but it's just like I can understand people struggle, be like their fucking language is just switch, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that. I understand the struggle. It's like, especially it's not even like simple words like hola or like como está or like something like maybe it's like, oh, I know that because I took a Spanish course once. It's just like they're simple phrases, but then it's like, huh, what does that say? And then you just have to like go and look it up. But I know he switched it to a prototype because I do believe he's trying to fix it. The only complaint I really have from it is that there's something I can clearly tell is photoshopped. Uh, and it's so noticeable to me that I'm just like, I can see that. I feel like you could have taken like uh, um, 30 minutes at least to fix it up, and it would have looked a lot better. Um, it was weird to me, but I'll show you very quickly just what I'm talking about. But I like it. I think it's a good, especially for someone who doesn't have like backing up. Like I don't want to be too critical of his work because he's not like a mangaka that has like, and he's just a story. He doesn't actually like draw, and like he even mentioned his fucking artist procrastinates. So I can see why like I was like reading and I was like the art wasn't terrible, but there was definitely moments where I was like, this was not as photoshopped as well as it could have been, is my thinking, is what I saw. Let me just show you very quickly what I'm talking about. Alright. Of course, some people saying like the backgrounds were like white and stuff. Not a lot of backgrounds, which is fine for me. Definitely, I will say this is one of like you're never gonna get good at your first story, and that's something I'm even scared of too when I'm making the Great Desire story. This one's pretty smooth, I would say, but it's sort of a test run. Oh, hi, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just editing some things. So I'm just gonna what I was gonna show everyone was just the sort of panel I didn't like. Hold on, I think it was like one of the last ones. Or didn't dislike it, but it's just like I saw it and I found it pretty weird. Well, where the hell is it? Was it the last one? No, I think it was probably actually one of the beginning ones. It was like, okay, maybe it is. Oh, okay, no, it is this one. Okay, so let me just show you very quickly. So let me zoom in. So this part is fine-ish. So they're saying like, oh, that goes smoothly, except for like this part. If I can move down. Okay, hold on. Why can't I move down? Can I not scroll down? What the hell's going on? Holy shit. Oh yeah, it was too zoomed in. Is right here. This is where I can very tell that this was a bit rushed here. Still very good, but still it's just like I have a small experience with Photoshop, and I feel like this could have been touched on a lot to make it better. But you know, it was changed to a prototype, so I understand. You know, it's not the official stuff. So we're going to do okay. So first, the title. So here's what. Okay, I'm gonna put on my headphones. I don't really need volume too much for this, but I did also record the OTS, so I do have the audio for it. Also, I need to erase the ad part because I think I actually recorded a commercial, an ad. Yep. Alright. And then I'm just going to go ahead and... What was I doing? I usually lose my train of thought while editing. Now I can... because here's the thing. How I record my audio or like music I need... I usually, because this is the OTS, or not the OTS, but the main theme of this show that the Masked Man had made. So I just went to the channel that had it, recorded through OBS, and then, well, of course, then just what I do is just cut out the black video, and then now, boom, bada boom, bada boom. That's how it Also, let me lower the volume right now because it is pretty loud at my end. I don't know in your guys' end. But yeah, well, let's see. So, maybe I shouldn't be skipping that because I feel like I'm skipping it. Basically, let me explain this. So, I am a sucker for like... Yeah, it is a really good song. I do like it as well. And you know, I can't wait to use it in this manga dub. I'm trying to like find a better part. See, I'm a sucker for like music that goes like that says the name of the title. It's not like, you know, when the character says it, but when the music says it, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Especially when I like the title. And that's when I think it's pretty cool. Like, I know, like, that one song that, like, from Berserk isn't exactly saying the title of the name, but it is saying... They're not exactly saying the name of Guts, but, you know, his name is Guts. So the song is like, Blood and Guts and Blood and Blood. I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool. For this, there's a part where, you know, they say the name of the title. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I just love that. It's just like Devoro. I'm thinking of using that part of the music when they're mentioning a Devoro, which is like, you know, these monster creatures. We haven't seen too many of them, so I don't know exactly what they are. The only like reference we had, I guess, were like, I don't know if this giant creature is considered a Devoro. or un Devoro, uh, since it does have Spanish themes. Uh, it's kind of like a fucking, what is it called? It's like that giant ass turtle with the fucking city on its back, except it's a giant scary monster that hops around for some reason. But that's just how it is. I just assume that's normal in this world. But he does kind of panic, like he's like, "Oh fuck!" Then he goes in and is like, and then people just normally dress around like this. And let's see. And then the only other reference we have to a Devoro, even though that's the entirety of the title, because we're mostly focusing on humans right now, is when they start screaming. And they also mention it's like we're hunting a Devoro. So I assume they're just basically monsters. And then suddenly he has like this panic attack. And I don't know if this is all in his head. Maybe the creature has the ability to make things go in your head. But then suddenly we have this last panel like, oh shit. Leaves off on a cliffhanger. I'm just like, that's crazy. By the way, these our characters are so totally going to die. I think for the voice, I will probably be voicing this knight that goes like, "I refuse" or something like that. I mean, I might change my mind, but I'm definitely probably going to be voicing the main character. His name's Isaac, just because he's around my age. I don't think he doesn't speak much, so I don't feel like getting a whole other voice actor just to say like a couple of lines. And maybe this guy right here, because I don't know, when I see his lines, I'm just like I don't know, I just like speak like a typical Spanish man. It's like, my name is. It's like, why? Yes. How do you know? Or something like that. I don't know. Wait. What was the voice I gave him? I can't think right now. It was My name is. I saw you had just joined, and or something like that. I'll figure it out. If I don't end up liking it, I'll probably get somebody else to do it. But his speech is simple that I think I might just do his. I might even do this little creature guy, just be like, ha! Maybe this is a Devoro. Maybe like this is like a low level Devoro. I don't know if there's any levels to them yet. This is literally the first chapter, so there's not anything you will know. Now hold on. What I'm going to do is have like So I don't know exactly how I'm going to start it. So I made like two separate things, so I can just be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna drag this here and then bang. So okay, here's what I'm going to do. So probably going to extend them to like 15 seconds, and then we'll just have them. Okay, so things first. This one is read right to left. So I'm just going to have to be going around. And if I ever need to, because especially like maybe if I talk faster or slower, I can just change the keyframes to be quicker. So it's not going to take too long. But the thing that's most time consuming is moving this around. It's especially time consuming. I recently edited a YouTube video for my gaming channel. That was pretty time consuming because I was like, you know what? I like having fun. I started liking having more fun with editing, especially since I've been doing this more often, the manga dub, so I got on a little more like quicker at doing this. Alright. Let me zoom in so I can. I'm a bit of a perfectionist with this. Sometimes I would just maybe like, fuck it. It's not cutting out too much. And then what we do, see, because like sometimes I don't feel like, because here's what it does. If I was to be like, oh, let me put another keyframe here and do this, it moves it throughout the whole thing and it bothers me. So what I do, so it doesn't piss me off, is maybe I'll just be like, okay, so he says I refuse or something, and then I'm like, okay, then I cut that there, and then from complete. And then from there, I'll probably have it move from there. And then this guy's like, he's, oh wait, no, then he's like, Maria's dead. Alivaro is missing, or something like that. And let's try to avoid hitting the helmet because I want it not a big reveal, but it's like it's nice to try to separate these panels like as naturally as I can. I don't want to like kind of like leaking to other panels. Sometimes it's impreventable in my opinion because like sometimes it's like I can't really move them around as flexible as I wish I could. But you know, it is still nice. It is still pretty flexible. So this is what it looks like now. So da 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 da, and then he goes like, Maria's dead. Alivaro is missing. And of course, these are just showing. I'll be moving these later, but and if I want them, if I want it to move quicker, I just simply drag, place there, and then now, bada bing, bada boom, it is now moving faster. So he's like, I refuse, and he's like, Maria's dead. Alivaro is missing. So, am I pronouncing that right? I feel like I look at names quickly and just give it a random pronunciation. It might not be correct. Alivaro. Yeah, that's correct. Maria, I know that because that's my mother's name. Of course, if I ever need these clips to be shorter or longer, I'll just go beep, 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 beep. And then, okay, so we got this, and then we have this guy being like, but I am, but no. And then he's like, and it's like, yeah, but yes. Okay, so then he goes here. His voice is oh fuck, desperate. This is clearly not the man we. And then he's just like, all right, hold on, I can extend this just a little more. Bang. And then from there, okay, so it's kind of like flowing like, I refuse. Then Maria's dead, Alvaro is missing, and then he's like, Vos, but fuck, whatever. This is clearly I'm not voice acting right now. I can be as messy as I want. Vos desperata, despirita. Fuck, I can't. I'm tired right now. But this is clearly not the man we. I don't feel like reading Spanish right now. That's why I'm editing it before actually voice acting it, because I'm just like, I'll do that later. And then from here we have, and then this is the part where he just goes slam. He slams his sword down, being like, I'm the coolest motherfucker here, okay? I'm the one the artist spent most time drawing here, so shut the fuck up. So hold on. So this is probably gonna be a quick sequence, so I don't mind getting a bit of the rest of the panel here. Fucking dude. Alright, so let's go here. I mean, I can get rid of some of it. Okay, now the thing I wish I can do with it is only extend one side. I wish I didn't have to extend both fucking sides doing it, because it does get a bit annoying, and it's just like, okay, now I gotta calculate for that. Unless there is a setting here and I don't know, because I'm pretty much I am completely self-taught when it comes to editing. And voice acting too. I mean, I took a few acting classes, but not like directly voice acting classes. I would like to do that one day, but like sometimes I'm like hearing how expensive that shit is. Of course, it will be worth it, I guess. Because like, I mean, it is my future, and if you really want to do it, you'll spend money on it. But it's just like, to me, I'm like, god damn, that's a shit ton of fucking money. Like, there's this one time where this guy was like, oh yeah, this guy, let's see. I had a moment when making a character and going, I put too much design into this guy, and it's fine. Well, I mean, I wasn't making fun of the design. I was just saying he looks the coolest because he's the guy who I feel like the artist put most effort in because these are the opening chapters. But what I was saying was, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, like this one guy was just telling me, it was like, oh yeah, you could get coaching for this one guy. It's pretty cheap. It's only $80 a session. I'm like, holy fuck, holy, how many sessions do you have to go? With that much, you could just. Who the fuck is calling me? Oh, I feel mean now because I actually like this person. She's very nice. Hello?
I'm trying to choose a soprano song. Uh,
By the
uh,
way, I just want to mention to you, I am currently streaming. You are now a
oh,
part of my stream.
I'm on your stream.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Where are you streaming?
YouTube.
You're just streaming YouTube? Oh, like a video?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why people
Oh,
have a problem with that. They're just like, oh, you're not gonna do Twitch. It's like, why the fuck would I do Twitch? I have like a Twitch
no,
account and I
for
never
real.
use it.
I don't even know how people use Twitch. Oh, so wait, I interrupted your stream.
No, no, it's fine. You can continue. What were you
Okay.
saying?
Okay. I was saying, bruh, I'm like, I have to find a soprano song for my music class, and I'm gonna cry now.
Oh my god.
No, not really.
But
Well, a little bit. It's
I,
like, did I tell you? Would you like to know one of the things I'm very petty about?
yeah, go ahead.
If I have something that in my mind is like perfect, and someone, even if they unintentionally do it, like diss it a little, I will just get so mad for no reason. So, like,
And then you're
I
just
feel
gonna
like
be like, that's fucking awful.
yeah, like, have I told you, I feel like I've told you already, like, you know Yuki Kajiura? She writes all of the soundtracks for, like, Sword Art Online and, like, a lot of Fate and, like, Madoka Magica. Like, she's, like, a super good, like, composer and everything.
Yeah, I feel like I hear you talk about it all the time.
Yeah. Well, she's the greatest composer of all time in my mind. And, like, if you know something about, like, Japanese music sometimes when they're, like, singing in one of the like romance languages or like English or something. Like it's like yeah, sometimes they'll miss a syllable or like they won't use like the past tense or the like plural of a word because it's like, it's just such a different language from like their language, but it's still like pretty good in my opinion. And
Yeah.
so I was like learning from my music teacher and I suggested a song and it was the song she wrote in Italian. I can't remember who sang the song, but it was like I don't know Italian, so I wouldn't have known this. But like usually most music teachers like sing in Italian and everything. So my music teacher listened to it and she's like, whoever is like singing this in Italian, like, isn't that good? And I was like seeing red for a moment. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna calm down and not say anything. Because I was like, how dare you
Dare you say
insult.
the song is bad?
Yeah, like I was for real. I was like, I mean, that's the thing. It's one of those things where it's like you gotta have a trained ear to know like it's not proper Italian or something, or like they're saying some words wrong. Because I didn't know that, and I took Latin, but like I was just
Yeah.
I was thinking about that like all day for the rest of my classes. I was like, I can't believe she said that.
I
It's
mean,
so dumb. I shouldn't get worked up over stuff like that, but I did.
I mean, like, those songs aren't like supposed to be like completely like I would say 100% because like I know like sometimes they speak English and you're like, that's not how you say that word.
No, yeah. Like I think like dude, I try and sing like Japanese songs all the time. Like I've tried learning like
But you're not Japanese.
unlasting by Lisa from like it's like at the end of Sword Art Online season 4. I sound awful when I sing it. I am not pronouncing anything correctly. But I don't know, like I hear some people and it's like they have a really nice voice and even if they don't like inherently sing like entirely correctly or like they miss a letter, I'm like this is a good they have a nice voice. Like this is a good song. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your day?
I mean, I will say this. I know I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time because I just heard you calling me and I didn't know who
Yeah.
it was. And my immediate reaction was because I'm just letting you know I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just like I was in the middle of editing and I was in the middle of like talking to the stream, and then
Yeah.
suddenly I just hear I'm just like, oh my god, who the fuck is calling me? I'm not even kidding. You can look back at the stream and I was like pissed and I'm like, oh shit, oh no, it's Noel. Now I feel stupid. It was like this is actually a
Sorry.
person I like. Why did I say that?
I'm sorry. I
Why did
should
I?
have.
I don't
Well,
know
to
why.
be fair, usually I kind of message beforehand. I didn't do that this. I don't know. So that was bad on my part. I've learned I need to do that more. Apparently, more people like to be messaged before I just like call them on the spot. It's so weird, right?
Yeah, it's so weird.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
it's not like
it's so weird because I won't text people that much, but I will call them a lot, and I'm sure it annoys the crap out of some of them. Like, because some people just don't like talking on the phone. I don't know. I like talking on the phone because it's like there's no like like you ever text someone and then you wonder while you're texting them like if something sounds awkward or you're like wait maybe they interpret this another way. Like I hate that.
yeah, that happens to me all the time. But
Yeah.
I don't know why my immediate reaction was very aggressive for no reason. I was just like,
I'll be
who the
sure
fuck
to
did
watch
that?
the
Who did
stream then.
that? I was like, oh, it's Noel. Hold on. And I immediately relaxed, and I was like, oh, it's you.
Oh.
And I was like, I felt bad for getting immediately angry.
Don't feel bad.
Oh,
I just like called randomly, man. And like the first thing I said was like, "Oh, music class." Like, I still need to find a soprano song. I feel like, because that's okay. See, I thought in my head I knew a bunch of songs that would be in like the soprano range, but now I'm slowly realizing that like every single song nowadays is either in like that mezzo soprano range or like that more like tenor ish range. Because it's like, it's mostly alternative music, but that's the thing. Maybe I just listen to like too much alternative music and like rock and like soundtrack music. Yeah. But like, so I feel like currently I'm looking at some songs and I'm like, some songs from Near Automata, but I don't know if my teacher would be okay with that because that's even worse. That's in a made up language.
how dare that
So
be made up?
I know, like it's it's really cool though, because like that game soundtrack is like the language is made up from like German, Dutch, Norwegian, I think, and then like Japanese. I can't remember all of them, but it was super cool. And so, but there's a lot of soprano songs in that one, and like the prequel game Replicant. So like, I might suggest a song or two from that, but we'll see. I might have to sing a bunch of Enya, which I would not be opposed to that. You know what? Like Enya was my childhood, man.
I don't know what that is.
You never listened to Enya?
Oh, what? I don't
You
know names of famous
uncultured.
things. I
Uncultured.
don't know the name of famous things. Okay.
It's Enya's not really famous, man.
Then
She's
why are
like
you complaining to
she's
me?
okay, she's like she's just like nostalgic, like famous enough. Like it's like one of those albums that like your mom puts on back in like 2010 on like a road trip or something.
Why would I then in that case, why would I go out of my way to figure out what the hell the name was?
Because Never. Okay, you know what? It's lost on you. You're missing out. I'm gonna just spam Enya music to you now.
Oh my god, why do you do this to me?
Okay, I'll only send like one song. I gotta find the best one though.
Only one song.
She's like done some music for like Lord of the Rings. So if you watch like Lord of the Rings, you can hear some of her music in that.
Sure. Like, what are like some like can you? Since you're such an amazing singer, why don't you sing some? Uh,
Sings. Okay. For your audience, if you're still streaming.
yes, I am, and there's only one
Oh,
person
okay,
watching.
nice.
Uh,
Let's see. Sing. I gotta think of a song I want to sing now. Put me on the spot.
I know. This is what you deserve.
I know. I'm sorry. I mean, not really, but it's the thought that counts. Let me just go through my music for a second to like see what I know well enough.
Well, you know well enough alone.
Was that a name pun?
No,
Was that okay? I don't get it. But
I wasn't. It was not a pun of any kind. It was
I
just like
thought you
you
were
should.
making a Noel pun because my name's Noel. Okay.
Okay, that would have been smart, but no, I didn't do it.
Missed opportunity. Um.
I will just say that it was, so I sound smart.
All right. What's a basic song I know?
Yeah, one of the audience members telling you to sing. Now you have to. It's just like
Oh, oh no, no, yeah. Um.
the one and only
I can. This is the
Devoro
most.
Studios.
I can only think of this song right now because, like, at my job, everyone was singing it in kitchen once a week because we get bored easily. It's like that one Taylor Swift song from like the early 2010s. Hey, ready for this?
All right, sure.
Oof. You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going off about something that you said. 'Cause she doesn't get your humor like I do. I'm in my room. It's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like. And she'll never know your story like I do. But she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm bleachers. Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, been here all along, so why can't you see? You belong with me. You belong with me. I ran out of breath halfway through that one, but
It's
good
all right.
enough.
No, it was good. It was good. I've never heard of this song.
You, really?
I'm fucking with
Are
you.
you
I
just
have.
living under a
No,
rock?
I'm fucking with you. I haven't.
Okay, that's like Taylor Swift, though. That's a little worse if you don't know that song. I guess, well, I didn't hear that song till middle school, so. But that's because I wasn't allowed to, like, listen to pop music up until middle school. Like, we just listened to, like, Christian music, like 80s music, and
Speaking of Christian, I recently
Enya.
found out there's like a Christian manga.
There.
There's like
Oh,
two
wait,
of them, I
really?
found. Yeah, there's like two Christian mangas I found.
Is it like
It's based
a
on the Christian
Christian
Bible.
story or is it like the Bible?
It is straight up the Bible.
Oh, cool. I
And
mean, I didn't like when I was maybe I already told you about this. Let me know if I already told you about this. When I was little, man, my mom would read to us this like graphic novel of the Bible, but it was like graphic novel of the Bible.
Like
So it was like really, really violent sometimes. And like, I was like, how were we like, why did she read this to us when we were like 10? Like,
it was the Bible. What like what?
it was,
The Bible
I
isn't
mean,
like
yeah.
it isn't
No,
like
yeah, it's one.
men in rainbows and sunshine.
No,
It's like
yeah, that's true. Like, it's pretty, like, you look at it and it's like, yeah, it's basically like a history textbook of like the Jewish like people and everything as like you get further along the story. But it's like, it's one thing like reading it because if you just like hear the words and everything like as a kid, it just goes straight through your ears. And then usually they have like kids Bibles or something where it's just like the basic like stories everyone knows like Noah or like Esther, Daniel or something. But this was like it looks like berserk level drawings, man. Like for this graphic novel, and we were like 10, and I was like,
hold on.
why did our mom read this to us?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me check something. I want to see if this is
If you
like.
can find it,
I think I probably could find it. Let me show you my fucking where. Do I have my Google Chrome open? I'll just share my entire screen.
I
All
let's
right.
see this.
Ignore this. So let's see. What did I? What was it called? So there was a. So I'm pretty sure it's not this one because this one looked like
Yeah,
very very anime looking. Like
yeah,
this looked like is like anime. The Bible. It was called Manga Messiah. But
yeah,
that looked a little family friendly. Of course, it was like hints of violence, but it was
yeah.
like silhouetted and like wasn't like exactly
Gotcha.
shown. I think this
Yeah,
might be it. It was like something like Bible, manga Bible, or well, let me just look up because there was like two options. Or do I have controlled V? No. Um,
yeah.
is there a manga of the Bible? Here it is. The Bible manga is what I was looking for. And so here's what I'm going to
Oh,
do.
nice.
So I'm going to go. Where is it? Maximum ride. Ignore that. So manga Bible. All right. And I haven't read it
Look
because
at
like
this.
this looked a bit. I wouldn't say it looked dark, but
Yeah,
it looked rough.
yeah.
Uh, let me see. I'm borrowing it for an hour. So here it is. Is this what it was?
Art style.
Hold on. Cause this definitely seems like we got like
Yeah,
hanged people here. Hold on, maybe I should share this into
yeah,
the stream so it's like you can get a good idea of what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Fucking window capture two, yes, and we'll view right there. So yeah, this is does it look similar or was it like something else?
It was like the one I read, it wasn't a manga. It was like a graphic novel. And it wasn't, it had a different title. It was, let me look it
Holy
up.
shit, it's
The
Moses.
book.
You ever like? I know this is like off top. I mean, it is kind of on topic, but you know like the lore of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I've never watched
Or not
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
so
not
I do
Yu-Gi-Oh,
not
not
know the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
lore.
I meant to say Beyblade.
Beyblade. That was the one like anime show I didn't watch on Cartoon Network.
Neither did I, but it turns out because I learned this through my friend. Hold on, Beyblade Moses.
Oh
In
my gosh, I just found the book. Okay, sorry, continue.
okay, in Beyblade, canonically speaking, the Bible's in Beyblade, And the reason Moses was able to split the ocean was because he used a Beyblade. So I'm just like, holy shit! Does that mean Beyblades are like a religious artifact?
Yeah.
Like
Like
Beyblade
the
is
Ark
this
of the Covenant.
Beyblade is like kids fighting with religious artifacts. If that is the case,
Yeah.
it'd be like it's like imagine like there's like these little kids playing with like the spear of destiny, and they're just like, "I'm gonna fight you," and just like, "What the fuck? You have like a powerful item. What is that going on?"
Uh, oh my gosh. That's insane.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, but yeah, I found it. Like,
you found it.
yeah, I'll try and send it to Discord. Give me a second.
Discord,
Uh,
more like discoordinated.
but
I know.
But yeah, like just looking back at some of these pictures, like I'm like, I remember there was this one about, I can't remember which story it was.
I mean, I do
I
remember.
think it was like Jezebel or something, and she gets like thrown out of her window and like dogs eat her or whatever.
Well, hold on,
And it's
what?
like you saw like a picture of like her hands on the ground, and I was like, what the heck? Like it was so violent, and I was like, how? I don't get how my mom read this to us when we were little.
Hold on.
It was funny too, because like, you know, it's one of those like graphic novels where it's like when someone's screaming, they have like eek or something. And so like my mom would always read that too when we were younger. Like they'd be like, he just got killed. Eek! And she'd say like the eek.
Good and evil. Holy shit, this is like well drawn.
No, yeah, for real. Like,
Like the other two, like they looked incredibly terrible. I mean, I wouldn't say they're terrible art. Like I can't do any better, but it just feels
yeah.
rushed because like the manga Messiah was like community made. It wasn't exactly
Yeah.
like it wasn't like somebody went out of their way and was like. It just seemed like they just wanted to make a manga
Yeah.
for God. I
No,
mean, it
yeah,
was
but
pretty.
this like
Holy
this
shit!
the drawing's like amazing. Like looking back,
Hold on.
kind of sad I didn't appreciate that when I was younger, but
Read the good and evil.
no,
I mean,
yeah, we got
this looks like something I would read to my kids if I because to teach them
no,
about the
yeah.
Bible. It's like, guys, I know you don't like words. Neither do I. So this is why I pulled out the
The
Bible
graphic novel
manga.
of the Bible. I would honestly, I feel like I would do that too, and I'd like do like voices or something for the character.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I'm like, is this what I'm like? Are you seeing it? Is this what it is right here?
Uh, it might be the same one. It could be the colored version, maybe. It does. You know what? I think this is the same one. Go forward a bit
Holy
because
shit!
I'll
It's
recognize
Jesus.
some of the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is the serpent being like,
Oh
"Hey
yeah.
yo,
Yes.
eat
Yes.
the
This is the
apple,
one.
eat the apple." And then
Yeah.
she's like, "Yo, if you eat the apple, you could like gain the knowledges." And it's like, "But God told me not to." It's like, "But you should." It's like, "Okay." And then they went to do it, and now they're damned to like walk the earth. And then there's
Yep.
like, "Yo, yeah, screw you, snake. You don't get arms or legs." And then oh yeah, this is when like the brother kills the other brother
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's like, "Fuck you." He's like, "I don't like the fact God appreciates you and not me." And then the God's like, "Yo, I'm literally God. What the fuck did you do?" And like,
It's like I didn't do anything.
it's like you killed your brother. Why would you do that? And then Moses is like building, and then he's just like, "It's like, fuck this place. I'm restarting." And
Yeah.
then yeah, and then this is when like people have been made, and then there's a rainbow, a gay rainbow. Okay. Oh, yeah, isn't like doesn't like I forgot his name, but according to like the Bible, he like lived for several hundred years to make the boat.
Noah?
Yeah, Noah. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
something like
think
he.
he it was like a thing a lot in like especially in like the early books of the Bible where it was like everyone was living to like 1,000 or something. Like they were it's insane.
Yeah, it was like
And like
I just like assumed I didn't know too much about it because like recently how I like got my knowledge more of the Bible because like I don't like reading too much, but I want to learn more about it. Was that I watched these
yeah.
like cool like clips. Like, have you ever? I don't know what it was like. Was it called? But let me show you. I like got completely off topic, but I'll get back into editing later.
No,
But it
you're
was
all
like
good. Everyone on your
Bible
stream is literally gonna be like they came for your stream and now they're getting like a Bible lesson. Like
story animation or something. I don't know. Uh
oh, was
oh,
it?
here it was. Here it was. Bible animated Bible series. Uh this is actually pretty cool. It's not like I wouldn't say
The
fully
lives.
animated. It's more like
Yeah.
it's not
Like animatics.
it's not animatic. It's like animated, but not like it's moving the entire way. It's more like picturesque. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Like there are certain times where it's like there's like animation. Once I fucking
Sorry.
skip this ad, I'm giving money to the church by watching that.
And God said,
Yeah.
Let us create mankind in our image,
Oh, that's crazy.
and let them have dominion
I never watched
over
this.
all the earth.
I
Yeah.
watched this and I like that's how I gained my knowledge of God is through these videos.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
And then I just like watched it. I was like, holy fuck, that makes. I was like wondering, it's like, how did Noah make a big ass ship? It's like, oh, he just lived casually for like 600 years. Oh, this is part of the. Hold on, I'm like reading the comments. If only my art was that good. I don't know if this isn't a part of the stream. I'm for someone very us. I'm here for it for some reason. Very interesting. I know it went from just being like music to like, hey, do you know there's a Bible manga? But I'm gonna save this link because this actually
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna
Read
this
it.
eventually, just because
Yeah,
the art is very nice.
it is. It's dope. But
Uh,
yeah, I remember reading that
I'm gonna
when
skip
I
to
was
the
younger.
Jesus part very quickly because I just want to see Jesus drawn. Oh, is that Jesus? I think that is. Wait, is it? I don't know.
This is like the very beginning. Dude, you got a long ways to go. Like,
Oh yeah, this is the part where the guy like, where God is like fucking like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the devil who's not the devil yet. You wanna see how fucking loyal my guys are? Just don't kill this guy. And he didn't clarify at all. It's like you could do everything to him, just don't kill him or hurt him indirectly. And it's like, oh okay, I won't kill him, but I'll kill every single person he loves. And yeah, so
yeah.
that happened. And it's like the glory of God.
It's funny because
Oh.
sometimes
Murder.
I think about like all the time where I'm like, if there was like a Bible anime, like which like voice actor
Who would voice act
would I want to
God?
voice? Matthew Mercer, man. I think
No,
it'd be
it's
Matthew
Gilfred
Mercer.
Gottfried, but he's dead, so that's sad.
I think Matthew Mercer should voice Jesus if there's ever a Bible anime.
He does look a lot like Jesus too.
No, yeah, maybe that's why. Like,
You know, I just feel like it's like Matt Mercer. We want you to voice Jesus. It's like, oh, why is that? It's like, I don't know. You just,
look like
you know, you're very nice, and
Yeah. you got that aura. That
that aura.
when he gives you Jesus vibes.
He does give a bit of Jesus vibes. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Romans are here, and this guy just straight up smacks. Oh, is this the dog part you were talking about?
Is it?
Yeah, I see dogs, and then
I
that's the dog
think
from
it might be a
description.
few pages. Oh no, yeah. That was like, and then a few pages later. Yeah, that's the bill I
Holy
was
shit.
talking about. Dude,
You
my
were
mom
shown this
said
as
to
a
me,
child.
I was 10, and I was
They
like,
ate her except her arms. They didn't
Yeah.
just rip her arms off.
yeah, it's violent. Like, I don't know Oh, my mom, like, I don't even know where my mom got this book.
Does she still have it? Cause like if she
I
owns like
want
the
to
hard
ask
copy,
her. I
right?
hope so. Yeah, that could be like, that could be a flex one day. Like, I have the original copy of the Good and Evil book.
Okay, I'm gonna. Who the hell is the artist? I should probably get back to editing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop this, cause or else I'll be like
Yeah.
falling in this rabbit hole forever. But
Yeah.
goddamn, stop streaming. Okay. Look at it. Look at you. I
I
didn't
know
know
I can.
about this. I was just like, I really want to find like a good like, cause like I saw those two and I was like, the art is
Yeah.
okay. Some of it looks not the best, but it's like
Yeah.
it's somewhat readable, and it looked weird to me sometimes. There's like that looked cool, so I was like,
Yeah.
even if you're not religious, I'm like the art just looks cool to me. I'm like,
No, yeah, like I feel like that's the thing though, like back in I feel like there's something about nowadays where it's like since anyone can pretty much just like publish anything, like sometimes the effort disappears. Like I feel like it was the same way with music back in the day, like early 2010s, but like so many people like Skillet and they don't realize it's like a Christian band. It's like it's because they just like have like good music
Skillet is
and
a
it doesn't
Christian
feel.
band.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Not until now.
Oh yeah, well, it is. And so yeah, it's like
They're a Christian server too. Hold on, I have like some of their songs in my playlist too.
I only have like I should listen to more Skillet. I only listen to like 1,000 Foot Crutch a lot. I also listen to like it's not a Christian band, but it's Starset. I like Starset
Yeah,
because
I
it's
don't.
just like edgy kind of, but it's like that like electronic-ish mixed with rock. But yeah.
I have like listened to a song. It is a pretty good song in my opinion, but it's like,
Yeah.
but it is straight up just like I wouldn't say anti like Christian, but it was definitely like I feel like a Christian mom would listen to it and be like, "Don't cover your ears," because it's like the song straight up goes like, "Where is God?" It's like, "Where is she now?" And it's like, and then I feel like if I was to listen to this song, I would like turn to the camera and be like, "See, it's edgy because he just said God was a woman." And then like the Christian mom would be yelling, "Oh no, you're dead. What's wrong?"
What?
I don't know. You just stopped talking. I got scared.
Oh, no, I was looking at, sorry. I got distracted from my music quest and I found some good Sword Art Online fan art.
Okay, I was like thinking, it's like I'm gonna be a Christian mom when I grow up. A lot, and then, but no, I was like, God, I don't. It's like that's such a weird line in my opinion because it's just like that was kind of out of nowhere in my opinion, but it was just maybe it wasn't if I listened to if I actually paid attention to the
Yeah.
lyrics, but it just like goes like, yeah, this fucking music is sick, and then suddenly what hold on, where did this come from? Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was just like, I mean, the song is still sick as fuck. I'm gonna keep it in my playlist.
I feel that.
Like, there's like some songs where I'm just like, hey, yo, what with the lyrics? I'm like, it's still a good ass song, so I'll still keep it.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Like when I literally think about like again, like I listen to a lot of like 2010s rock and it's like this is so like edgy and dumb, but I still listen to it.
Get down with the sickness. There's this one time where like, I don't know, this teacher was like, bring a song that tells a story and that kind of relates to you. And I'm just like, fuck, I never thought of a song having a story. Please excuse me. And I was just like, and then I just picked this song with like, I'm not personally suicidal, but I'm like, fuck, wouldn't it like some of my favorite creators committed suicide, and some
Yeah.
like stories where it's like that sucks. So I'm like, I guess that kind of relates to me because I can't think of a song that has a story, so I just picked that song and I had it played, and everyone looked at me because I guess they didn't expect me to play something like that because I play like this jokester kind of person in like school, but
Yeah.
like quiet.
Yeah.
So and sometimes a bit silly. So it's like, aha, the class clown just pulls up a suicide song and they just look at me like, what the fuck? And here's the thing, I didn't know it was a suicide song until
Yeah.
I was listening to the playlist and I was actually paying attention and like even looked at the music videos. I'm like, holy shit, the music video has his girlfriend hang herself, and I'm just like, what? And so I'm just like, I present that to the class,
Yeah.
and oh hi, oh look, hi, it's Rin, it's Nuggy.
Oh, it's
She's in the
Rennie.
chat.
She's
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, but that's so I presented a song about suicide in my class,
Yeah.
and I don't know what else to say. I just like kept a smile because I felt awkward doing it, but I kept a smile.
Yeah.
But I was like, maybe if I kept a smile, it'd be good. But I'm just like, no, I just look crazy. Why am I smiling? I look like I'm just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Why am I?
Okay,
Like,
I
what's
feel
wrong with
that
me?
though. Like I feel like my music taste is like much darker than I am as a person. So like it's one of those awkward moments when people are like, "What are you listening to?" Like back in high school, and then like they'd like take your earbud or something and they'd be like, "What the frick?" Like
Yeah.
that's great.
Okay. So, yeah, she just
I
turned
gotta
on the
choose a
computer and
at
said
least
hi.
the what?
Rin. Uh, that's like what she's saying in the comments. I'm like reading the comments.
Uh nice.
But I'll like pull up the song very quick. I won't play it because I don't want to get copyrighted just in case. But I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was
Send
called.
me the link.
Was it like?
I gotta
I
choose
don't remember
one
what it was
Celtic Woman
called.
song, at least. Sorry, I'm talking to
No, no,
myself.
no, no. It's no worries. No worries.
Okay, I found 4 songs. Now I just have to
What
see if
I
there's
let me see.
piano music.
Was it? I think it might have been a song from Disturb. But I'll have to check just because I feel like that's a song they would make. Is what? Fuck.
Music.
Uh, I hope that like couple of seconds that played. I think it's this one. I'm just gonna send you a link, and if it's not, I'm sorry. I didn't want
Oh
to
no, you're
listen to
good.
the whole song to figure it out. I think it's
Let's
this
see.
one.
Let's listen to this.
Hold on, let me check. I can just check out the music video and just fire.
Okay, I found. Let's see.
Oh, it is okay. All right, so let's see. We have this, and then we're just going to. Oh, let's see. Is this the beginning one? Okay, and then we're going to chop this up. Get down with the
Right.
Yeah, I presented that. Just letting you know. Yeah, I'm perfectly sane. Uh,
Love that.
let's see. Juan, are you talking about Yori no? No, 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 no. I'm not. I'm talking about like. It's called. Wait, what the fuck was it called? No, no. It's called Inside the Fire by Disturb. And if you see the music video, it's very dark. and I presented that to class because I didn't know what other song, because I was like thinking, what songs do I listen to that have a story, and that was the one of the ones I found. I'm like, okay, I don't relate too much with the other ones, but it's like this one. It's like, oh, I think suicide sucks, so it's like a story of just saying, hey, it's like suicide hurts people. It's like, yeah, it does. So I presented that. Juan, your audio is kind of low. Well, I'm sorry. Increase your audio. I don't know. Maybe I'm just low compared to Noel. I'm gonna lower you, so I'm bringing you down
Okay.
to my level.
Oh, how dare you?
I know. I don't know. Increase your volume.
Yeah. Let's see. I finally found piano sheet music.
Piano sheep.
Yes, piano sheep. No,
What
I
did you
found
say
piano.
then?
Piano sheet music for my my music class.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
am
I'm not
going
a
to
sheep like
try.
you.
Well, be a sheep.
No.
Become sheep.
I will not become the sheep like everyone else. There's
It's like
there's
Aaron
a lot
Yeager
of those
moments.
songs like mentioned. It's like, yeah, I know there's a lot of songs about that. It's like I forgot what was this. There like also a song where like this one guy was just like it was just like straight up the suicide hotline.
Uh,
Like that was the song name, was the suicide hotline.
I think that was a song, yeah.
It was one
The
of the
only
songs.
one I remember, that's not a suicide song. That's like a school shooter song. Pumped Up Kicks.
Everyone knows about that. You're
No,
not
yeah.
special for
Oh
knowing
my
that.
gosh. When I was in high school once, we had these Bluetooth speakers in the cafeteria, and someone connected to them and played that song. It was so bad. Oh my
All
gosh.
the other kids. I'm not gonna sing it. Not just because it's like I don't want to get
No, yeah.
copyrighted.
No, yeah, you don't want to lose your streaming rights.
I don't want to get my ad revenue stolen, even though I don't get ad revenue. Uh, but no, it's like if you get like three, your channel gets taken down like completely.
Yeah.
Unless you're a special boy that has like millions and millions of subscribers, and you could just tell YouTube, no, bad, in like Twitter, and they'll just get rid of it. But if you don't, they'll just always take the word of the company. Uh, there's like clink. Why can't I move this? Okay. Why the hell can't I move this? What the hell's going on? Hold on. Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. Okay,
Okay, how they literally have a song from Near Replicant but don't have Enya on this app.
oh my god. We get it. You love Enya.
I'm just trying to find music for that I can sing in my class.
You love Enya. You love Enya. We get it. You love Enya. It's like, why don't they have Enya? Enya business. That's why.
But
No,
I hate the ones that are like, oh, you gotta get the vocals too, because then that costs money. Dumb.
You're dumb. Oh my. Okay. Oh my god. Finally, I was able to move it. I don't know why it wasn't letting me move it. It was like, no, you can't edit. I'm like, fuck you. I want to. I might also have you. I am like, I will let you know. I am not slacking on this. It's just I haven't gotten to it. I am going to.
Yeah.
I am going to be dubbing, Sun for the fan dub.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh
just letting you
yeah, for
know
the
that because I
Yeah,
keep
no, yeah, it's
holding
fine.
off on
Dude,
it.
I told you.
No, I
It's
feel
just
bad
like
for not
no,
doing it.
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, okay? It's literally I just make those videos to keep like getting my name out there. Like it's just stuff I put on YouTube where I'm like, I did a fan dub of like this one scene. Like I do that all the time and like there's no deadline, like no rush.
Yeah, but I
Like
know
you got a
myself, and
lot to
if
do.
like if I don't give myself a deadline, I'm going to not do it. But I'm like, okay, I realize
I
because
mean,
I'm not used to like dubbing something that's moving.
okay, that's fair,
Because
I guess.
I,
And it
I I
is
am like
to be
getting better at it. I just need to like what I need to do. I was
huh.
like, okay, I'm just gonna memorize the line and look at the lip flaps.
Yeah. And it is like now that I think about it cuz like I'm sure with Ruby it's actually harder cuz it's like actually an American like cartoon, so it's like cuz the thing with like Japan like usually it's so weird cuz like sometimes I'll listen to the dub of like a show I didn't watch in dub and I'm like I don't like how they changed the words to this or I won't listen to it so it's like I'll change the words while I'm like dubbing a scene I saw in sub. Like that's what I do with a bunch of like Don Machi stuff. And so it's like but it's a little hard sometimes when it's like a character's talking really fast and it has to have like the same meaning as like a like 5 word sentence, but it's like 2 words in the Japanese translation and like but yeah.
You are
So
my
it's hard.
nakama.
I was gonna like dub like a scene from Kill a Kill, except I couldn't today because my parents are home, so I can't like yell in the house when they're trying to
Nah, just
relax.
yell and then be like, I'm raging in a video game.
Yeah.
Do not ask why I'm yelling about clothing. Clothing.
I'll
Let's
have to.
So let's see.
Mm.
Let me just see this sequence very quickly. So it's like I refuse, and then it's like Maria's dead, Alvaro is missing, and it's like oh, I put that way too quickly. I'll change it later. And then this guy's crying 'cause he's like, and then he's just like, and then I just like teardrop, pew pew pew, and then like, oh that sucks. It's like we simply follow orders. And it's like, oh, I had that way. I need to change that once I actually get the audio together. And then he grips it because like I'm pissed, and he whoosh, and then, and then he like leaves it there, and then he goes like, fuck, uh, oh, and then okay, and then this is the next panels, and then it's like my oath ends here, and then he leaves.
Nice.
Alright, and then fuck. Yeah, but I should probably extend some of these because like it's easier to cut it rather than like
Yeah.
extending it later. So I'm just going to extend some of these. Oh shit, no, I actually made it super speed. But like what I was mentioning the thing is because I will also probably have you voice one of the characters because there is one whole girl in this chapter.
Okay. Yeah, I want mine.
And
That
that is
honestly, that's saying a lot because this is still Berserk, right? Or
this
like,
isn't Berserk.
oh, okay. I thought you were talking because I was saying there's only like 2 women in Berserk, so like, who could it be? Like
What?
some
No, there's
background
like
person.
multiple than Furnace and Casca. There's
There's well, there's like Casca. There's that girl that liked Griffith, and then there's like the wizard-looking girl.
okay. Let me tell you, Casca, Furnace,
Yeah.
Cherokee, who is the who's the witch,
Yeah.
her teacher Flora, and then we also have
Oh
Furnace's
yeah.
mom, who I don't remember her name because she's her mom. We also got Luca, who's a prostitute, who's probably like the smartest person
Oh
in
yeah,
Berserk.
in that arc. I remember that one in like the really like 2016 like animation.
Oh
One
my god. Oh
verse
yeah, you
3D.
don't know Fernese's mom because like I mean she doesn't
Yeah,
show up in the anime. She shows up in the manga.
I
Uh
told you, man. Like I watched the 2016 one, and I watched the first season, and then I just didn't watch the second season
yeah, no, it
because it
got
was
worse because
so.
like I like
It
watched a
did.
bit of the first season. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
uh, it's terrible, but then like the second season, it just goes downhill. Like,
yeah.
yeah. And let's see what else. Other female character, the first in the first panel of Berserk, a female apostle who gets blown her head off. Um, we got. Hold on, I'm like naming every single woman I know in Berserk.
In the 2016 one, Puck is voiced by Sarah Williams.
That's what I thought weird because I like watching. I was like, I imagine
Did you
Puck with a
not
little
like her as
boy's
Puck?
voice, not a girl's voice.
Mm,
Cause like,
that's fair.
yeah,
I think if I do like Sarah Williams, I just I don't think like her voice was good for Puck because I mean I know Puck was a boy to like halfway through the first episode, but like
yeah,
I think if they chose like Cassandra Lee Morris, that could have been like a little better. She's I'm trying to think of what you would know her from. Have you played Persona 5?
no, I don't never played
Oh,
any of the Persona
that
games.
doesn't work. She voices like the cat in it, but she's also Leafa in Sword Art Online. She's uh the weird rabbit thing in Madoka Magica. What's his name? QB? I think Cuba. I can't remember. But I feel like she has a good enough voice where it's like it could potentially sound like a small boy's.
Yeah, and then also the Queen of Midland who got burned to death. Then we also got the new Queen of England who's Princess Charlotte. All right,
Was that the one that Griffith liked?
no,
Or
she's
the
that's
one
the
that
one that
liked
Griffith,
Griffith?
the one that like Griffith. Griffith's using her as
Yeah,
a tool.
that's what.
Uh,
No, yeah. Griffith doesn't like anyone except
except Guts.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave me, Guts? It's like you told me to leave. It's like no, I didn't. I was
Yeah.
just saying that. And it was
I changed my mind.
it wasn't more so that he changed his mind. It was more like he was just bullshitting to like make himself look good.
Yeah.
It's like when like you listen to one of your homies talking about like what a true homie is when he's like talking to a girl just to impress her, and then
Yeah.
you listen over it, and he didn't mean to say that to you
Yeah.
because it's not like something he would just say to his face because it's like that was just like ah fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine like imagine what Griffith would be like if he found out the reason Guts left him was because of what he said. He never
Aw.
finds out, but it's just like
I mean, I feel like it's like he just says like, "Oh, sorry." Like 180 manga chapters later. Or something.
180.
Like he finally just like finds out like towards the end of the manga or something. And he's like, "That was cuz that's what you said." And then he's like, "Oh, Lamau, my bad."
Lol.
After all the crap people.
That reminds me
It
of
was just a prank, dude.
no, that reminds me of like a meme of like Griffith just like coming up to Guts. It's like, Guts, it's just a prank. Look, there's a camera right there. You know
Yeah.
that? And then
It
Guts
was
is
just
like,
a joke, homie.
it's like, yo, it was just a prank, bro. You're being pranked. The camera's right there. Like, let's see what. Hold on, I know all. And then there's like more in the elf helm sequence, but I don't remember all their names. Of course, there's the fairy elf. I forgot her name. Then of course we have the Oh, then there's I forgot about the female apostle that the one that like wanted to be a fairy too. You probably didn't know this because like they skipped this whole arc in the 2016. It's the one where
rip.
the real reason Guts is hurt. It's not because some big ass tree. 'Cause that tree was, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm so crippled that literally nobles can beat my ass. Crippling, but it was just like cuz he like fought this fucking apostle who when fully transformed can like move at the speed of sound, and the way he was
Oh
able to
dang.
beat her was letting his arm get stabbed so he'd be dragged along with her so he could shoot the arm cannon in his gut. She's like, ah, fuck. He tries to kill her, but he messed up. Then she goes for another kill, trying to stab his head. But then I don't know. You probably seen this badass panel, but it's like where there's like a sword in Guts' mouth through his like mouth.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. She's like, aha, I got you. And then it turns out it's like, oh shit, I just stabbed through your like mouth. And then that's where he's like pissed off and like cuts her.
Oh dang.
So yeah, it's a very brutal fight. Like, it's like Guts is like went insane that day.
Oh wow. I mean, as if he didn't already like go through enough in the story.
He needs to go
Like,
through more. He needs to suffer for no reason.
no, for real. Like, I don't even know, because it's like, didn't another writer like finally pick it up after the original writer died?
Yeah, it was his best friend.
And yeah, I don't know like how it's gonna end, man. But like, I've honestly, even if people are like it's kind of bad, I feel like it's almost deserving at this point. If it's like, yeah, and Guts just lived on a farm with Casca and they lived happily ever after, and whatever. Like, I feel like he deserves that ending, even if it be like bad. And I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
he's
see.
been through enough.
He has, but let's see. What was like something I do know is like Mura has told his him the ending, cause like they're both
Oh, that's good.
Magankas and they were
Yeah.
both they both grew up together since like I think high school.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
they're like the same age too. And he also made his own. He was the guy who made a Holy Land. I think that's what it was called. Uh, it's a very
Look this
it
up.
was like overall positive received manga. Uh,
Manga. I'm looking this up.
it was like
Images.
it was basically about like a street
Oh,
fighter. Uh, a
yeah.
kid learning to be a street fighter.
A cool art style. Honestly, that's even then. I feel like that's so much like trust to put in someone if it's like to have them like continue a story, like you trust that they can do that. Like my older brother, as I said, his goal is to write a graphic novel. If he just like died and I had to like carry that on, I would not do justice to it. I am not as good of a writer as like my older brother is.
Yeah, I
So
can understand it, especially since like there will always be people who be like, since it's not Mura, I just don't like it. Uh,
yeah, that's definitely like the now there's like the opposite where it's like Ruby and they just literally have the opportunity to do like everything the writer would have wanted, but just decide not to for
yeah,
some reason. But like when it comes to that, I'm like, I mean, like I feel like some people should cut them slack because it's like they're obviously like, they don't have every single detail like down
yeah.
for
And the
like
thing that does piss me off is like people are like, especially now it's like Berserk has been like in big hiatuses, so it like
yeah.
takes a while to make chapters, especially for Berserk. And people are like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say impatient. They are somewhat impatient because they're like, this doesn't make sense. This goes like this is plot. I was like, wait until like the fucking next chapter where it could be explained, because like literally, because the chapters right now are like a lot shorter than they were compared last time, which makes
Yeah.
sense. And of course, like the art isn't as good as it used to, but I wouldn't say it's bad because like sometimes people are like making it out like it's like dog shit art. Where I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's sure it's not like compared to what Berserk once was, it's nowhere near the level. But I wouldn't
Yeah.
say I wouldn't say it was terrible. Like the assistants, they definitely have like good art talent.
Yeah.
I mean, there are certain times where I'm just like, I feel like they could have touched on it more, but it's just like, No, no, they are pretty good artists.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like the reason why like Miura's art is so good is because his attention to detail. He's obsessed with detail all the time. And or like even when he transferred to digital, what they would say is, what they would report, what he would do is he would like zoom in like so deep and do like
Yeah.
absolute detail, like even further than he like did before. And people would be like, "You need to stop doing that." Literally, no one will be able to see that, and he just continued to do it because he was just that into detail.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then let's see. I'm gonna probably have this thing right here pan down from here, and then it would go.
Free Celtic Women sheet music download on PDF. Oh yes, I found Celtic Women music.
Celtic music.
Yeah,
I like recently
it's
listened to that one song. I don't know if this is Celtic, but I like it. It's like my mother told me someday I will fight.
I don't think I've heard that song.
Oh my god.
Can you send it
Yes, I
if you
can't
can
believe you
find it?
haven't. I can't believe you've never heard of it.
Okay, I'm sorry for that and
Yeah.
nothing.
Also, no worries, Mr. Tooney Rooney. Have a good night, Tooney Rooney. Tooney Rooney is like heading out to sleep.
Ah, good night. Sleep tight.
And let the bed bugs bite. I
Don't
don't
let
want
the
them to hurt
bugs bite.
the bed, the bed bugs.
The bed bugs. The bed bugs.
My mother told me. Oh, it's a Viking song. Okay.
Let's see.
I'm sending you the link.
Okay. I feel like it'd almost be basic if I sang Scarborough Fair. But that's such a good song.
Hey, don't say it's basic if it ain't broke.
True.
Fuck.
They only have the English ones. They don't have the cool. Actually, no, let's look up this one. Oh, this would be a good one. Because then I get to sing in Celtic. I literally love Celtic music because it's just like, it's a different language and it's not really like anyone speaks it anymore. So it's like, ooh, fantasy.
What, people don't speak Celtic
Like,
anymore?
no, they don't. No one speaks like Gaelic in like Scotland, I don't think. Because it's like an ancient language.
No, you're
I mean,
ancient.
there are people who like, they professionalize in it because it's like Latin or something. But like I don't think they actually speak Gaelic still anywhere.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Plot twist, you speak Gaelic and like only
Exactly.
Gaelic.
Only Gaelic. This whole
Only-
time, I've been using a translator to speak for me. Quigley
Sending this to my phone.
Wolfstein. Are you listening to it?
Let's see. Did you send it?
Yes, I said it.
Let's listen to this so I can judge your music taste. Kidding.
It's a really fucking good song. My mother. I see you are listening to it because I know that.
It's super cool.
I know. My taste in music is like top tier.
I
Definitely.
enjoy some good like Norse music, man, or like Celtic music. Like when I was younger, me and my siblings, we'd like listen to this dude who wrote like this like Celtic fantasy music. His name is like Adrian von Ziegler, and like yeah, that was just the vibe.
Come in. What's up, Luis? Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm editing. My brother just came in and was like, I'm gonna appear. I'm gonna exist."
It's entered the chat.
He did just enter the chat. Luis entered the chat. Let's see. And they probably have like some sound effects of him like walking on snow. Cause he's on snow, and snow is pretty loud.
It do be snow.
I've it's been
It
I think the last time
crunches.
I like had a significant amount of snow in my backyard was when I was like
I'm
6.
surprised you even get snow.
That was no. That was when I was 6.
Yeah, but it's like California, like,
Well, yeah, but there
right?
was like sometimes snow, especially like when
Oh,
it wasn't
maybe
as hot.
I've never been to California, so I wouldn't know. I just assume it's always hot.
I mean, it's not always. There are times where it's cold. It just doesn't snow. Uh,
Mm,
but something like, but no, it has like gotten like hotter here where it just never snows. But there was a time where like it wouldn't snow like several inches like other places, but there
yeah.
was enough snow to make a snowman. There was enough snow to make
Oh,
snow
nice.
forts. It would like cover completely the area, and it'd be a nice time. Like that was like my favorite time as a kid, and I miss that. Um, it does suck that it just doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, for
There are
sure.
times where like snow appears, but it instantly melts.
Yeah.
So it's not like you get to enjoy the snow. You can't make a snowball. But there are
Ah,
places in California that snow, but that's like more to the north. And I'm in Southern
yeah.
California, where it's like even super fucking hot. All right, and then let's see, we got, and then this guy's like, my mother told me someday I will fly. Yeah, so one day you're going to have to sing that too.
I'll try my best. I don't know if that might be a little more my little brother's vocal range.
Can he go like, my mother told me someday I will fly?
Probably that boy can, man, he's got that like that bass
He's,
down in his voice. Like he
damn, he's all
recent
about that bass.
Yep.
Oh my god, I am so
No,
dumb. Uh,
no, yeah, but like I don't understand how this is possible.
him
How is
having a
there
bass
like
voice.
no, I'm looking at some like sheet music. It's like, oh, there's like every instrument except piano for like one of the songs. I'm like, well, I need one for my teacher. Like, what's she gonna do otherwise?
She's gonna fail you. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I guess so. That's it. I'm done for.
You will have F.
I guess I should just go with cigar. Oh no, because I have to pay money for that. It's dumb.
Pay money for school. That's the worst.
You know, right? Who pays money anymore? I mean, this is like, oh, piano works differently than violin.
It's almost like
I
they're two
can't.
different instruments. Maybe that's why.
But they both have like treble clef, so that's why I'm
Huh, you know, I
thinking
never
of
noticed
manage.
until now. Piano and violin seem pretty different now that I think about it. Damn, deep thoughts. Deep thoughts.
Just like some dude like playing the piano one day. He's like, guys, hold on. This isn't a violin.
It's like, no shit, Sherlock.
Oh man.
I wonder if somebody. Hold on, I keep forgetting Sherlock's not a real person. But I wonder if like if Sherlock was a real person, or if that wasn't a thing in the story. That someone would just like when Sherlock would say something obvious, and he'd be like, "Yeah, no shit, Sherlock," and then like people would start laughing and just like applauding and stuff. And then he would just like grab the guy, pull him to an alley, and just like, "Listen here, you little shit. You do something like that again, I will make you. I will beat the shit out of you if you do that again. I am the smart one.
Super
I am the one
aggressive.
that explains things to you because you are an idiot and I'm intelligent."
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It just escalates so quickly.
yeah, because like that's what always happens in Sherlock books. It's
It's
like the
true.
guy doesn't know what's going on, and then he's just like, well, I do. Ah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think, I mean, that must, I feel like if there was a modern one, oh wait, there is a modern one. If there was another modern one, they probably would do that.
Yeah, isn't the modern one with like Henry Cavill and
Oh yeah, that's the other one. I was thinking of the one with like the BBC one with like Benedict Cumberbatch
oh, I thought you were
that
gonna
came
talk
out in
about
like
the Iron Man one, the
2014.
Robert Downey Jr. one.
That one's good, man. That's like, I don't know. I like it.
I have
Like some
not
people
watched
don't.
it, but I do know that Robbie
Oh.
Downey Jr. is planning on making another one. Why'd you go? You always do
Because
this.
you need to watch it.
I will eventually, but I just
It's
know like
good.
I just know that Robbie Downey Jr. wants to make another one and have his friend Johnny Depp be the villain because he hasn't been in a movie in several years.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like honestly, yeah, like you should see those movies, man. Like they're like if you like good soundtracks and like good cinematography, it's the movie to watch. Like especially the second one, because in that one there's a lot more like cool stuff where it's like oh like martial arts and everything.
Oh yeah, because like doesn't like he like didn't he get like out of like drug abuse because of Wing Chun?
In
No,
are
no,
we
in real
talking about
life.
the
In real
actor,
life,
the movie?
yes.
Yeah, in real
Like
life.
he did a lot of
Yeah,
drugs, and then he went to prison, and then he got out of prison and
yeah,
rehabilitated.
yeah. I think that was like in the early 2000s, maybe.
I do know it was before Iron Man.
Yeah, because that was kind of like the film that like got him his career back.
Yeah,
I'm getting Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian Punch. What about
Yeah,
American Punch, huh?
Hawaii is an American state.
Okay,
What are
okay,
you? What are you
whatever.
talking about?
Okay, don't pretend like it wasn't a territory and then moves his own territory before.
I mean, no, because
I'm just
isn't it
messing
like
with you.
there are
God.
territories, but I don't think it's one of them.
California Punch. What about American Punch? I'm
Quality
sorry.
punch. I just realized the microphone was like right next to my neck. Did you hear like the really loud like gulping,
I
like
heard.
whining?
Ah.
Here, I'll get let your streamers listen. I don't know if they can hear that, but
I could kinda hear it. I
that's
did
on the stream now.
I did lower your volume, not for the stream, just in general. So nobody had to complain about you being louder than me. Because here's the thing, my volume isn't low. It's just
Yeah.
because like it's in the yellow when I speak, so I just know
Yeah.
that's not low. It just showed, but every time you spoke, it was like, oh wow, you're like reaching the red, and I'm like, okay, I just need to lower you because apparently you're just that fucking loud apparently. And I checked. I was like, okay, you're at 200. Let me lower that. I did that beforehand. But then you were still at the red area. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll put you at like, I don't know, 86. And that seems to have fixed it.
Oh my gosh. I'm just loud. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know how to shut up.
It's the curse of having such a good microphone. When somebody has the Blue Yeti, they just sound so much louder. That's my curse. I'm just messing. I would say there are like two things I do like and don't like about this new room. Is there's more space, so I'm able to just be able to push my chair out of the fucking way and not having to worry about literally picking it up to move it, or having to
Yeah.
like worry about accidentally bumping into it when I don't feel like picking up and moving it because the bunk bed's in the way. But the only
Yeah.
problem is I can't voice act in my current area that I'm in.
Oh.
So I have to go to the I have to get this microphone stand, move it between like the bed sheet I've hanged up in the wall, and go into the closet with it, where it's a little more cramped than it was. I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about a chair, but then I'm just like, fuck. And I can't read the lines directly from my computer anymore, so I have to bring them
Yeah.
from my phone. And I don't
No,
like reading
yeah.
things from my phone. I prefer doing it through the computer, but it is what it is. The nice thing about it is like I recently figured out how to change the pop filter with the microphone, because
Ooh.
the one I had previously that was already attached to it was okay, but I was able to just detach it and put the one it comes with the box, because I
Yeah.
didn't want to have to carry the fucking mic, the fucking pop filter in my hand all the time, especially with the much more crowded space in the closet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, yeah, it's a struggle for sure. Like now you understand
yeah.
what's the pain of recording in a small space.
I had the luxury of having basically a lot of shit around my room. A fucking bed that acted as a way to like make it so it didn't echo. Because
Mm.
it was a bunk bed, and I didn't realize how much that was a blessing in disguise
Yeah.
until that, because like I would just get slightly loud, and I would echo. Like in my
Yeah.
one corner in this room, I don't know if you're looking at my stream, but I'm pointing this direction to my
Let's
right.
see.
He'll just look at me pointing. Uh, there's just
I can't
it,
see you
you can't see me in the
from
stream.
your. You don't have. Oh wait, on your stream. Like watch the stream.
Oh, like in the YouTube. I'm not sure, but yeah, I would literally go into that corner because I guess there's like a weird metal that conducts sound weird. I would
Yeah.
literally like talk slightly and suddenly I would echo. So I was thinking of making this room echo proof, but that's too fucking expensive. And then I realized noise, like making things like completely noise canceling.
Yeah.
Um, like the fucking like things you would put on a wall, they're not noise canceling. Like people can still hear you in the other side of the room.
No, yeah.
But they put that in the fucking name to make you want to buy it, which annoys me because it's echo suppressing, not noise repressing. And even the ones they sell you on
Yeah.
Amazon are like dog shit. They only do a little bit, and the ones that do things cost like like $70 or $60 each panel, but
Yeah.
they do a really good job. And then like to make something completely noise proof, you need to like go within the walls and put like you need to like install it within the wall. It's like I can't do that in an
Yeah.
apartment. And then
No,
let's see.
yeah.
Uh,
It's pricey.
I'm being asked. Hey Juan, have you gotten any updates on the Maximum Ride project? Have you?
I haven't. It could just be because of like, I mean, we did. Ooh, am I allowed to spoil stuff? I don't think Mac ever did like any restrictions for like oh, you can't tell people about this thing or whatever
Well, okay.
about
I
it.
will say this: it's not like you cannot spoil the story. But I
No,
don't.
yeah, but as far as the project goes, am I allowed to say how much we've completed so far
Uh,
or
I
not?
don't see a problem with it. I think it's because
Okay.
I
We
think
did
this.
at least. If Mac fires me, that's on me. I'm sorry, Mac. um, we did like book one. I don't think we were gonna do like a cold read for book two, but then it's like everyone's schedules got really hectic. I think it's because everyone's like going back to college and everything,
Yeah.
including myself, and like I'm sure Mac is just very busy with
Message
that
Mac
and
and
like her
there's no
job.
reply yet. When did you message her? Rinny. But like, yeah, I do know. Especially here's the thing. I don't know who is editing the thing. I assume it's Mac, right?
Yeah, I think it's Mac and one other person. I
Yeah.
can't remember. But
Cause
yeah.
here's the thing. That's a shit ton of audio,
Yeah,
and
that's gonna take her a hot minute.
I will say this, like, her getting like audio consistently for a week. I'm just like, holy shit! How long is this gonna take you? Like, I would
No,
think like
yeah.
each week when you would get that much audio, it would take you like especially with like her work schedule. I would say is like it would
Yeah.
take you a while. So I would say right
No, for
now,
sure.
maybe she's like, okay, now that we're going into book two, she hasn't said this, but I'm assuming that it's like, hey, we'll just go I'll just go into editing it.
Yeah, like I think honestly if she did, even if like she didn't come up with that, I think that'd be like the best thing for her to do, like just like edit first everything we did for book 1 and then start on book 2
Yeah.
cuz it's like especially cuz I think book 2 and 3 are a little bit longer than 1
Really?
as far as I remember. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
cuz a lot more happens in those books. But I also hope by the time that like we start recording again, I can figure. I don't know if the solution I came up with for my microphone is better or worse than my. So you know how I used to make the pillow square for it
Yeah.
to like. Well, I got a cardboard box, put some sound panels inside of it, and then put pillows on it. When I record now, maybe I don't know if it's better or worse though.
I mean,
I
here's the
think I
thing.
just might have to buy panels for the back of my wall again because I feel like those were actually helping and like I didn't realize it. So I gotta figure
Hold
that
on.
out.
Rennie, yes, this is Noelle. She says she hasn't
It
heard
is
anyone
it is
voice for so
I.
long that she's forgotten.
She's forgotten what I sound like.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I'm that forgettable.
Yeah. But hold on, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, also I do remember her saying that she was going to like eventually make a survey to see what hours. And hopefully, here's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we could do it at a later time because I'm tired of waking up at 8 a.m.
No, same. That's the time I've had to wake up at like 9 a.m.
Oh, 9
like
a.m. isn't that bad.
it's
8
bad for
a.m.
me
It's like I
'cause
gotta like wake up at like 7-ish to like get a little woken up.
I have a bad sleep schedule, man.
I do too, but even I would be like, oh, 9 a.m. would be a blessing. It's like
That's only 1 hour more than 8 a.m.
1 hour. Do you have any idea the difference between 1 hour of more sleep? Oh yeah, Rennie's like, nah, pillows are better. I will say this: nothing
Yeah,
beats
I think.
natural furniture around a room because I should have not
Yeah,
taken that less for granted. Because bunk
I think.
beds next to my walls took away all the echo.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to like the pillows and like all.
I mean, you're not with the one you're doing right now. It doesn't seem like you're doing less pillows, right? All right, good night,
Well,
Rennie.
what I record recently that was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I feel so bad about this. Like, remember that one project I have recently been that you like suggested me for and everything?
Yeah.
Well, the past two episodes I've had to record in my shed because like my family's been around and everything. But the shed is I oh my gosh, the audio is not that great, man. And I keep trying finding ways to fix it. Like hopefully I like cuz I was hoping last time I could record at a time where I could like record my room and like no one was at my house and everything so like it wouldn't bother them or something. But then like I accidentally got like an empty PDF sent. So I got it like the day of, I think, that we were supposed to turn it in. I was like, oh no, I only have a couple hours before work, like, and my family's here. What do I do? So I went out to my shed, but my shed's like,
Here's the
it's
thing I
like
do
empty
know.
and made of wood. I tried to use like a quilt. It didn't do much.
I will say this. I don't think she minds bad audio too much. Uh, she just
I
prefers
still
better
feel
acting.
bad
I know, I
because I
know.
can do better. But also, well, that's the other thing too. I feel like my acting in the project so far has been like really underwhelming compared to other people in the project. And it's because like I think she like sent a thing where it's like you can view the webcomic pictures, but I don't know where to find it. Like I haven't been looking
You
at it,
want
so
me to
it's like
send it to you?
yeah, that'd be really helpful. But I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know, because like she wanted a nasally voice for the character. And I don't but that's the thing. It's like you can't tell someone like, "Oh, I'm just not going to do what you want for the project." But I just feel like with the way when I look at the character, I'm like, I don't know if like I think with my voice texture they'd have like a nasally voice.
I
So
mean,
my nasally voice is kind of bad
I
for
mean, have
that
they
character.
complained about it? Like, what have they said about it?
They haven't complained. They've said it's like good and everything, but it's like I don't know. Maybe it's just me nitpicking. I think it's one of those things where it's like I know I could do better, and I feel like I have not been doing like. Oh, thanks for the link. Let
Oh,
me check this out.
Renee says, Noel, how dare you say your acting is underwhelming? Take it back. Take it back, Leorio.
No, yeah, like I just feel like
Yeah. Also, just letting you know, you'll see like they're called episodes, but they're pretty much chapters, but like they're all separated from pages. So it
okay,
seems
gotcha.
really long, but it's not. Uh, the
Is
only
this
thing
on
I would say
Webtoon?
is like the only
Oh yeah.
complaint I had about when I was watching it, I was just like, there are moments where you don't do the huh or kind of things. I'm like, it's right there.
Yeah,
Why did
it
you do that?
it wasn't because that's the thing. That's why I need the comic because it wasn't in the script. And so, but it was in the comic and I was like, "Oh no, I didn't yell here or something."
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah,
oh.
you could. So yeah, I've sent it. I know like you did episode 3. I do like know it's like the reason like here's the thing. I would say your acting's great. It's just like those that was the only complaint was just like, did she just not put it in the script? Why isn't Noelle doing it?
No,
Yeah,
yeah, that oh gosh.
yeah,
That was
but
my bad.
yeah, and let's see what else. Um, yeah, no, because like here's the thing. In my opinion, the previous act. Here's the thing. She's had 2 actresses so far. The first one was actually really good. I liked her voice for it. She like really. Oh wait, what the heck? Did you leave and enter?
Did I?
I don't know. Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't Sorry.
Okay. So what I was saying was like she's had two actresses. It's not because of anything. It's just like the actors just like the first one I really liked. We all liked her
Yeah.
voice. She was really good. But for
Yeah.
some reason, for no reason, she just left the project. And we assumed she
Ooh.
just thought that was the end of it, or maybe she just wasn't good at communicating at all. Because she left no warning. She just left. And we tried to get back to
Oh.
her. And then because of the rush, and because I was just like, I didn't really like get us to say. I didn't get to recommend you yet. I was like, I would have recommended you if I knew she was looking, but she just went like, oh yeah, no, I found somebody else. And I was like, oh okay. It was somebody else who auditioned for it, and then I listened to it like, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be mean, but I was like, this is terrible. What the fuck? Who did you pick?
Oh
And
my gosh.
I didn't want to say that, but I mean, what I said, like when we went to the meeting, she had this not like the same like attitude that I did, but like she was like, yeah, no, I think she needs to improve on her acting a little. Because I was like, was it the microphone? I see like the person's Twitter. I'm like, no, it's not her microphone. Her microphone's kick ass. Why it's just her acting? And so I'm just like, I was like, yeah, no, you need to instruct her. Like you need to like live, and I'm like telling her, it's like, what you need to do is probably like live direct is what I was saying.
Yeah.
But apparently that didn't work because like I was also like, but if you need anyone, I know this person named Noel who I know is dedicated and won't just leave out of nowhere. And so I'm just I just like sent them your CCC account, and then like a day later you're just like, what? Thank you for recommending me. It's like, how did you know?
It's because your name was literally in the chat. Like in the same.
I didn't look at the chat, and then I see it's just like, by the way, thank you, Juan, for recommending Noel. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting credit, thanks. But yeah, no, that's how it was. Cause like,
Yeah.
I did like the first actress, I mean, but god damn, she just left out of nowhere. I guess maybe she just thought it was done. Like, have you ever watched the first episode?
I don't think I did. I should.
Yeah.
Let me.
Because she really did encapsulate basically the character. I did like it.
Yeah.
But I was like, and then the second actress was like, I didn't like it at all. And so I was just like, okay, who do I know that I like their voice better? Noel.
I'm glad you trusted me to be able to do that. But
I mean, I do know, like, if she didn't like your voice, she just wouldn't have reached out to you.
no, yeah. Like, well, hopefully she like listened to some of my like previous things I like auditioned for, whatever, before she chose me. Because like, if she just chose me and didn't know what she was getting into, like, woof, that'd be rough.
Yeah, I know. Like
'Cause, like,
previously, she did it because she was like she was working on her own schedule,
mm,
and it's just
gotcha.
like, and she was like, okay, I need an actress, and I was just like, and then that's when she just picked the person because she was like the only other person who auditioned besides the previous one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a bit rash. I think like, because here's the thing, because like, she should have at least asked like one of us, because I feel like every actor knows a guy or a girl. It's like, I know someone. I know someone.
I know a guy.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows this guy's cousin.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys want to know what I missed about our table reads? The chaos. Yeah, that is something I did miss, was the chaos that we just brought. It will come back. I'm pretty sure it will come back. It's just, yeah, it's just, like a lot of us been like busy, especially like Max just especially, I'm just like, oh my god, how did you find the time to do this?
No, yeah, she's got a crazy work schedule.
Yeah.
So
also, are you like far away from your microphone? What just happened?
I switched to my computer.
Oh my god.
Should I use my Bluetooth microphone? or not my Bluetooth, my Yeti microphone.
You're weird. Now I have to increase your volume. That's gonna be a whole. It's not a whole thing, but it's just like. All right, there. I have fixed it. Now speak.
I'm gonna look up. Yeah, I'm gonna look up the first episode of the web comic.
Yeah, cause like this one did really well. The one you were in. And I was just like,
I'm
holy
glad you think so.
I mean, I was like talking about like the views
Episode.
because I was like, this is like the most viewed one out of all of them.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
what?
Oh, yeah, I can see that. I don't think that was because of me though. Like,
I've done it times before. I could have done it within an hour or two if the video was maybe 3. Ah,
let's see who this episode 1, right?
yes.
Based on a webcomic.
And everybody said based on a true story. It's like, no, it's fucking not.
I
Okay. That's where I guess it's auto saving, where it's like, no, stop trying to save. It's like, okay, fine, I won't. Stacy's mom. I recently like found
let's
out
see.
about that song, and I'm just like, yo, this is the weirdest fucking song I've ever seen. Probably not the weirdest, but it's just like, it's definitely up there. Because it's just a song about like a fucking like what looks like a 12-year-old boy talking about how he wants to bang his girlfriend's mom. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, you never heard that?
No, I haven't heard of it until like, hold on. Hey, I have to bail. I need to attend a meeting right now. I'll be back. All right, have a good night, Rini. I know like it's really late for you. But no, like
Good night, Rennie.
yeah. But like the reason I found out about that song was because I like watched like a fucking like a remix video like in TikTok where it's just like Stacy's dad has got me down bad. I'm like, what the hell is this
Yeah.
song? And I like watch somebody else doing it. It's like, is this from a play or something? It's like where somebody's talking about wanting to bang someone's like dad or mom, and then I just find out I was like, okay, no, that was just a remix, just a dad version of it. And then like I looked it up and it's just like, holy shit, it's just this whole music video about how this kid just like comes over to his girlfriend's house just to check out her mom. All right. Good night, Rennie.
Oh my gosh, this first act. I feel like this first actress's voice fits the character much better than mine does. Like,
I will not lie to you. I do agree with you, but they left, so.
no, yeah. I feel like it's just like lighter and it works very well for that kind of like tsundere personality. Like I don't really it's so I kind of discovered that last like year in my theater class where it's like when I get that kind of like meaner like teenage tsundere character, I'm horrible at playing characters like that. I don't have the voice texture for it. My voice is too, it's not like super deep, but it's just too deep, I think, for like characters like that. It's my one weakness.
Yeah. But I would find it weird if they were just like, oh, wait, the project's still going?
Rip. No, yeah, I listened to the first. Yeah, that was good. It's a shame that person just like dipped.
Yeah.
She had a good voice for that character, for
That's why
sure.
like it was like such a shame because it was like fuck, we like that actress. And then, then they had
Yeah,
to be rushed and I was like, okay, I know of another actress that I think is pretty good that could do it. So if you don't like this one that we currently have, and personally I don't like this actress. Not cuz I dislike
yeah.
her. I just don't like her acting.
No, that's fair. I feel that. Oh man, I like. So we're reading like The Crucible in
Oh my god.
my uh script analysis class right now. And again, since it's like a theater class, like we just get assigned roles. But it's not like high school where it's like, oh, you get assigned a character and then they switch it up like every chapter, like no, you're going to be that character through the whole read. So for some reason, I just decide, you know what? I think I could be a good John Proctor,
The
the
guy.
main character of the whole story. And I'm starting to regret. I'm like, man, I feel like my I'm like, because you can't play a character like that and just be like really mid. Like, you gotta commit. So I've been like, I rewatched the movie. I've been going over the play more because I'm like, I know we're not getting graded for this in the class and everything, but I want to do a good job.
Oh my god. I remember when I
But
watched that
yeah.
movie and I was like thinking to myself, why the fuck does one of the actresses seem so familiar when I was watching it?
Is it the one who's Abigail?
Hold on, let me
The
think.
like
I don't.
the girl who's like, I want to kill your wife so I can be with you.
Yeah. But like, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is. I was just,
yeah.
it's because I was watching it the whole time, and I would be enjoying the movie, but I would
Yeah.
just be like, what the fuck? Where do I know her from? And I'm like thinking to myself, and then I'm just like, holy shit, that's the mom from Stranger Things. And I don't know why it took me. Like I kept trying to think. It's like, is it Allie from Austin and Allie? No, it's like no. This is an old movie. Why would it be that way? Because they have like similar looking like stares and eyes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, who is she? It was like, oh, that's the mom. It was like, fuck, I keep forgetting that this movie's super old, so she's really young in this one.
No, yeah. That's so funny because I feel like I knew her from like the like 19 something version of like Little Women because I didn't watch Stranger Things yet at the time when I saw the movie.
What's Little Women?
So it was like it's like
What? You were actually
it's
gonna
not
explain to me, and then
it's
you just decided
yes,
to laugh.
it's because dude, I'm convinced you just don't know about basic stuff now.
I
It's like one of the
don't.
most popular like American novels out there.
I'm looking
It's
it up. It's
about
a Japanese K movie. I don't know.
what?
That's what I'm
No.
seeing.
No, it's
Little
about
Women.
it's about these four sisters that are
Fuck, I looked up Little Demon
kind of
instead.
like they're like growing up during like the Civil War or something, so it's like their dad's away, so it's like them and their mom are like kind of learning how to make the most of their life, like being poor and like
Okay.
trying to support each other and like they have it's all about like growing up and stuff and like
I have
it's
found
a
it,
very
but there's like a K-pop drama called Little Women too, and it was made in 2002.
is it a Korean version of it?
I don't know if it's a Korean version or it just happens to have the same name. Because there are some stories that have the same name.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's in Netflix too.
Let me look this up on Netflix.
Why are the women so little?
Because they're like 15 or 16.
Midget women. All right.
Oh, I
And
guess this is a thing on here.
yeah, cause
Suspenseful mystery slow burn.
it's a slow
Three
burn.
sisters who only have each other and never enough money get entangled in a conspiracy involving the rich and powerful.
No.
And there are only 2 episodes out right now.
Damn. The rich and powerful being evil again, while it's made by the rich and powerful.
I know, what a plot twist.
That's always like finds me weird when like a corporation makes a movie about how corporations are bad, and they make it because they
No,
want to get people
yeah.
to watch it. But it's like I know you
Literally
can't do
Ready
anything about
Player
me.
One.
Oh my god. Especially like that one
Okay.
like Star Wars fucking movie, The Last Jedi, where it's like where they were talking about how like it has the worst people, and it's literally just rich people gambling. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, what the fuck, Mickey Mouse? Is like you're literally like the biggest fucking corporation out there.
No, for
Oh hi,
real.
Rennie. Rennie's back.
Thought you was go. You lied to us, Rennie.
You lied
You're
to us.
supposed to be asleep.
Apparently, it's the afternoon for her, which I thought
Oh yeah, that's true. So I guess she'd be awake.
she be awake. She be not asleep. Hold on. The meeting was canceled. My instructor decided to just pass us. Initially, we were supposed to talk about what we need to do because we were conditional. Fuck, I can't read. Conditional passing on the class, on the subject.
Oh
I was
dang.
just not watching my entire thing. I was just viewing my editing. Wow, this took me a few hours to do. Mainly because of distractions, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing
That.
with you. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, the stream has only been 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, only 2 hours and 7 minutes.
I mean, technically, this is the longest stream in this channel. I think actually in all my
Oh right.
channels. The reason because of that is because usually my streams I'm all by myself, so I get very
That's
discouraged
fair.
and tired within like an hour and 30 minutes. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna leave. And here's the thing: I have more energy, even though it's 10 o'clock, than I do when I do
Yeah.
those streams. Cause like maybe I did like an Elden Ring stream and nobody fucking
Yeah.
watches it, and I'd be spending like an hour and 30 minutes, and no one is there. And at the end of it, I just feel like it's fucking 1 a.m. even though it's like 3 p.m. Right now, I have like a shit ton of energy because I actually am talking to someone, and and there's Rennie in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that makes sense.
yeah. I think
I
that's the
I
secret to
don't.
like having energy during a stream is having somebody else.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know what. Like, yeah, because I have like a YouTube channel, and like one of my friends is like, you could like borrow like this room sometime at my house because it's very aesthetic to like stream. And I'm like, I don't know what I would stream. Like, I feel like, especially when I play games too, like, I only play like 2 games, first of all, which is like Near Automata and Persona 5. But I'm also just not that good at like commentary or like whatnot.
I would say I've gotten a lot better throughout the years,
Yeah.
but like I said, it's like talking to myself for an hour and 30 minutes does get physically tiring when no one there is listening to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
sure,
that's
I could
fair.
talk to myself for hours, but it's like usually that's done in my head, not out loud.
See, I do that out loud when I'm by myself sometimes, but it's just about random stuff.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
like a blurred out. Like you're like thinking it, and then suddenly like, and then this happens, and then like, oh, what the fuck? And then somebody like witnesses you just doing that for some reason.
I mean, it's slightly worse than that. Well, it's like I'll be at my house sometimes, and if like everyone I want to talk to is like busy or something, I'll just start talking to myself about whoever I want to talk to. So you just see me at my house by myself going on like an hour rant as to why Sword Art Online isn't mid. And like
It is not made. It's terrible.
it's good. You gotta keep watching it.
No.
It's so dude, it's so good. It's okay, like literally
Oh my
I'm
god, you're
telling you
gonna
right
go on about this
I
again.
won't go I won't make it too long, okay? But literally, I'm telling you, the third season and the fourth season are so vastly different from the rest of Sword Art Online that it's just super good. On top of that, it just has like much like better characters. Like, well, I don't know. I feel like if there's one strength Sword Art Online has, like, it's kind of the characters. Like, I think Asuna and Sinon are pretty cool. But, like, in seasons 3 and 4, there's just some really solid characters, man. Like, my favorite character, oh my gosh, he is such a good character. And it's because, like, he's just not, you think he'd be, like, a trope of a character, but he's not. Like they just kind of like flip that where it's like cuz usually if you have characters in shows where it's like oh the cupcake boy or something, he's just the cupcake boy like all the time and everything.
The
And it's like that
cupcake
it's
boy?
kind of you know what I mean where it's like you get that
No.
like soft boy type character.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh, I'm scared of fighting" or whatever. And then they're just like that the whole story. Like I hate it when that happens cuz it's just like so tropey and it's like no one acts like this. But in the show, it just made that realistic where it's like he is not like this all the time. Like he's only like a coward a little bit for like the first 3 episodes and like he gradually like gets better but also he just like I love that they actually gave him like moral conflict and character flaws. Some of the stuff he does in season 3, I'm like, there is no way I would have anticipated this was gonna happen with him a couple episodes later. And he's just like such a likable like character. Super, you gotta believe me, man.
you
Like
gotta believe me.
Sword Art Online season I think I like season 3 a little more than I like season 4, but seasons 3 and 4 are super good. Like, you gotta trust me on this. Uh, but yeah, that's my rant.
That's your rant.
That's my rant.
It's like
Trying to get you to watch Sword Art Online.
you keep doing this, and then there's like it's like Juan, you gotta watch Face. Like I watched them. I watched this and this. Why do you think I haven't watched it?
Did you watch Fate Grand Order?
Uh, is that the one where like it's like there's black and white or something?
What?
Like there's like two of them. There's like two sabers and two other.
Oh no, that's Heaven's Feel. Have you watched Heaven's Feel yet? I gave you my
I
account.
know, I know. I haven't gotten to it. Okay. I gave you my account. Why haven't you watched it?
Do you just want to have like a movie marathon one day?
Oh, okay.
So I can force
We
you to
could.
watch the movies?
Oh my god. I just sometimes don't get to it. Okay, fine. We could have a movie marathon one day.
Yay!
Oh
It's
my god.
I mean, oh wait, but I don't think that would work because I don't think Voodoo lets 2 people stream at a time. I mean, well, no, I can just let me double check this. See if there's a way I can fix that issue. Uh, Oh no. I oh no. Maybe I could look up on YouTube.
One day I'm gonna force you to read all of Berserk too. Like,
I mean,
read
that's
it.
only fair. Oh, I guess they have it on. Probably have to buy it on YouTube. I don't know how
Buying.
many people can stream on. How many
Ew, money.
people can stream on
Like, it doesn't allow
Voodoo
you to like
at
Discord stream.
I don't think it does. It's kind of like those more professional companies like Amazon and Voodoo.
Where they
I
just
don't
like it's
think it
completely
lets
black
you.
when you try to watch it.
Yeah, it's like that, I think.
Oh,
Some
I hate it
devices
when
can
they do that because
stream.
it's like I just want to watch a movie with my friends and it just doesn't fucking let me. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that because there are ways to straight up just bypass that and just record the whole thing. I don't know why they just get rid of it so you can just not watch it with your friends.
No, yeah. Oh, wait, can I create an additional account on my account? Let's find out. Maybe that'll work. My Voodoo.
Voodoo magic.
Uh, family settings.
Family.
It's like I put on the parental controls, like Juan's not allowed to watch anything above PG-13. No.
Can I watch Bionicle at least?
Not the third one. That one's too scary. No.
What happened to the third one?
They're okay, you know what? I remember the Bionicle movie. I don't think I saw all of them though, but there were only like two that were actually the same storyline. The one about the golden mask, there was no follow up on that story, and that made me really.
You got a petition for them to continue the story.
They have to. I
As-
wanted to know what was gonna happen next, and they didn't complete it.
didn't say anything.
They didn't
What's gonna
tell
happen
me.
with the golden mask?
For real. That made me so sad, man. When I was younger, I was like, where's the second one? And there wasn't.
Where's the next
He
season of
never.
Samurai Jack?
Yeah.
But they did release that, but that was a while ago. They actually concluded it. And it was like out of nowhere because it like came out and it was just like now he actually kills people. And I'm like, holy shit, he actually killed someone and not just some robot.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if. Maybe we could try watching something at the same time. But not right now, because you're on your stream, so I want
I mean,
people to know my password.
it won't show it because I don't have my I'm only
Oh,
streaming my application,
okay.
not streaming my screen.
You wanna try?
Sure, just
Just
hold on.
real quick.
Let me just first do this last edit right here.
Yeah.
Or he's holding a feather.
Nice.
And there's 3 dots where he's like, hmm? Yeah, I just realized, cause even with like the couple panels that like takes like a a couple of hours, this is gonna take me a bit.
Yeah.
Cause like, it's not exactly animation. It's more like moving pictures around. But then you also
Yeah.
gotta get like sound effects. You gotta record all the audio. You gotta get the
No, yeah.
music.
That's
And
gotta be hard, for sure.
I mean, I've gotten better at finding sound effects in like certain applications. The only problem that I had was
Yeah.
because like this one site that I went to says that the sounds are free, but they straight up have you get sued by third parties if you use it. So
Oh my gosh.
Like no. Like I used one of their songs. I used the one before,
Yeah.
but I didn't get copyrighted. But then I used one of their songs and I got copyrighted. And what their thing is like, third parties can't sue you from this, and
Yeah.
you can't be copyrighted. And it's like, and I used it. I got copyrighted. And I was gonna send an appeal, being like looking at this website, but then I looked up a video, basically seeing, oh, they've done this before. They've done this before. This is a sketchy site, so I left it. And I just, because I didn't delete the video, because here's the thing, I still have a lot of videos saved that I should probably delete, like the footage.
Yeah.
So I just went back on my editing software, deleted the song, and put a new one.
Ah.
Yeah, because I made a joke in my video where I was like, you'll know when I'm starting to win when I put some kick-ass rock music. And so, yeah. Which sucked because I kind of liked the other song better. But and
Yeah.
the song I put was fine, but it wasn't as good as the other one.
Yeah.
Hold on. You were streaming. Yeah, go ahead.
I was streaming.
Oh,
Oh
were
no,
you
wait.
going to stream?
I was gonna say like you try and like get on the account at the same time. See what
Okay.
happens.
Okay. You want me to get on the
Or
account?
wait, maybe okay, let me try and stream from my but I can't do that.
Okay, I'm on
Unless
Voodoo, and I
yeah.
am currently looking at Faith.
Alright, let's try and watch like a movie at the same time.
All right, I'm gonna watch Fate Stay Night 1, pre-age flower.
You mean flowers presage?
No, it's presage flower.
Oh, presage flower. That can't be right.
No, it says
Are
presage
you
flower.
are you watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay, I'm watching Grand Order. Maybe it doesn't work if you watch the same movie at the same time. Keep watching that movie
All right.
and let me try something out. Does it kick you off or does it like
It did. It says
It did?
playback start on another device. I'm like,
That's stupid.
you're stupid.
Maybe okay, now I'll try streaming. I'll try that later. Like streaming from my phone. I'll do that in a second. I'm lazy.
Maybe if I ever feel like it, I could just get OBS, record the whole movie, and then just
You
be
could
and then like walk away and not pay attention to anything that's happening. Come back to you and be like, all right, I'm gonna stream me recording this entire movie.
I think
Because I could do that. The computer could handle that. Because I have recorded like several hours of footage of gaming video, and I
that's
could
true,
probably
but
just
that's
delete.
a crime.
What? What I
But
just said?
No. Oh wait, wouldn't that be a
I mean, it is, but what are they gonna do? Arrest
I
you?
don't want to get. I'll get arrested because it's my account.
Okay, you think the fucking Voodoo will look at my stream, notice
Oh,
that I'm
you know
talking,
what?
watch my 2-hour stream to figure out that I was doing this?
They have it on YouTube, so you could buy it on YouTube if you have wanted, and we could watch at the same time. How much would it cost on YouTube?
I
I
don't
feel
know.
bad if you have to pay for it. Maybe my next paycheck.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
do
but like what I'm
this.
saying, I could just straight up record the entire movie.
Don't commit a crime. It's worth
Listen,
it.
they won't know.
They will. No.
How? Do they
Dude,
see?
the internet is tight now. Let's see, buy or I'm gonna check this out for a second. And of course English dub because I'm a huge fan of English. Oh, it's not that expensive on
No, we're watching it in
YouTube.
sub.
We're not watching it in sub. The dub
Why?
is so good of Fate. This Fate dub is so good, man.
Okay,
I
but like
love the
sometimes
Fate dub,
I like watching
especially
the sub.
the dub is so much better though. Like, okay, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think like Crispin Freeman as Kirei, super good casting choice. Christina V as Sakura, also good cast. Carrie Walgren as Artoria,
Oh my god. I don't know.
also a great casting choice. They're
I
all good. It's
don't
such a good dub.
don't ask me how I know this, but for the original Japanese,
Yeah,
don't ask me how I know this, okay?
yeah. Okay.
I figured out. So it turns out, so the girl, the one that like voices I forgot, the little girl who was the child of the fucking from the prequel. I forget their names.
Ilya? The white haired one?
Yeah, the white hair one with the red eyes,
Yeah,
the little
that was
girl
Ilya.
that has like that has the berserker as
Yeah.
like yeah. So something I found out is that the Japanese voice actress also voices hentai.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just like, holy shit, that's super trippy because I pretty much watched the subs for
Yeah.
these, and then it's just like, oh my god, it's weird because like I usually only think of like Japanese voice actress for hentai to only voice hentai,
Yeah.
but it's like this one actress voiced a legitimate anime with several movies, several adaptations, and she also voiced hentai. And it was actually it was like it's one of the most viewed hentai too.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm like, okay, at least she was in a. I guess she only like voices successful hentai. I guess I don't know.
Oh my gosh, man.
If you're curious, it's called Overflow.
I wasn't, but thank you for telling me.
Hold on,
You just advertise on your stream, man. You shouldn't be doing that. There are kids out there.
You're telling me a kid would watch 2 hours of the stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
They might be committed. They might be a committed fan. And you just told
Okay,
your 11
if
year old
you're
committed
if you're a
fan
child, do not watch hentai.
they're not gonna listen.
Well, here's the thing.
Kids never
I
listen.
covered my back. So when somebody says, "You told my kid to watch it," it's like, no, I said the opposite. I said,
Jason.
don't watch it. I was just talking about it, okay? Like, just because I talk about murder doesn't mean I want your kid to go fucking kill someone. Hold on, let
Oh
me
my
see.
gosh.
I pretty much found it out by a meme, because I was like,
Hmm.
just don't say that like that. Because here's the thing,
Yeah, sure.
I don't really pay attention to voice actresses' name or voice actors' voice until I
That's
really pay attention,
crazy.
especially if they're in a different language. Shut up.
Mm. I understand that. I understand that. I feel like I just
Yeah,
now though, since I watch too much anime, I'm just cursed with like knowing every VA under the sun.
yeah. The only
Like,
like I know like a couple of handful of Japanese voice actors. Like I can like like they're very distinct. Like the guy who voices Aaron. Like I watched like
Yuki
I
Kaji?
forgot his
Is
name.
that his name?
I don't
I
know,
think
but
it's
his voice is very. I always hear his voice when I hear him, cause I
yeah.
remember I was watching Ranking of Kings and he voices the brother. I'm like, holy shit, is that Aaron Yeager? And then of course the guy who voices fucking Dio, you always hear his voice and like Dio, and then
In
it's like
the sub
yeah in the
or
sub
dub?
sub
Gotcha.
yeah. And then even for like Matt Mercer, I didn't even realize Matt Mercer voiced a lot of things until I
Oh
started paying
yeah.
attention.
He's he's like my inspiration for sure.
Uh,
So I
what was
and I
the
think it's
what was the
oh
character
sorry,
called
continue.
for the white hair girl?
Ilya.
How do I spell that? L E
ILLY
I L L
A.
Y A.
Yeah.
Hold on,
And just put like
hold on.
fate after that.
I
L L
L L
Y
Y A.
A. Yeah.
All right. Being the same VA as overflow. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I think this was the exact thing I found. Wait, I don't think this was the exact meme,
Yeah.
but there's like an added part that I don't remember seeing. Hold on. I think this was because I think I might have I saw this in like Instagram when I was scrolling. I don't know if it was this exact one, but it was pretty much the same premise.
Let's see.
That's a weird thing. I don't know why it's set like that.
Why
Because
did
it's an
it download?
funny. It's an funny. That's why.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, that's tough. No. Some people are too down bad.
I.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't there also this like weird fate?
You better.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, continue. I have no words.
Okay. No, I feel like you were going to say something.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. Okay. All right. But
What were you gonna say?
Shit. Hold on. Let me think again. Hold on. Wasn't there like a fucking like whole like weird like magical girl version of Fate? Like what was that?
I think there was. It was like a smaller side series, and in it, Ilya and some other characters were like magical girls. I'm not sure how canonical that is, though. Because it's like, that's the thing. There's some Fate where it's like, even like Grand is like pretty canonical, like sticks to the lore, like all that. And then there's some stuff where it's like they just kind of do whatever. Like that's pretty much what Lost Encore was like. And like I didn't even finish Lost Encore, so I actually don't know if it like ties at all into the Fate series.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember what the other one was called. There's this one I'm really excited for because the Blu-ray should be coming out soon, which means it'll soon be on like streaming services for the dub. I'm super excited. Of do you remember Waver in Fate Zero? The
Waver?
like yeah, the like mage boy with like a bad haircut. He was like the smaller one and he was like a college student and he was like Iskander's master in Fate Zero. I'll just I'll just find a picture of him.
Okay.
Waver. So, oh no, it's a little.
Oh no, I'm illiterate.
He's here, let me they never have pictures of the official art. Why?
But how do you feel about my
Oh no,
interesting
I
facts? While you're at
the
it,
what?
my interesting facts I have brought up to you.
What interesting fact?
Like the only fact I just talked about.
Oh, the what about it?
I don't know. What do you think about it?
It's neat. I don't know. It's that's I don't know what to say.
How does it
What do you
feel?
want me to say?
How does
Oh,
it feel?
that's knowing that. Well, that's why I don't watch some.
No, it wasn't the reason why you
No
didn't watch
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. I know. I just watch dub because I like dub. But
super
Yeah, but
excited.
it's this boy. Okay, remember this boy?
Oh, he was my favorite character.
Yeah, there's so A1 Studios who made Fate Apocrypha. I think it's A1 Studios that made this one. Um there's a series that has come out about like 2 years ago or something about Waver, and he's like older and like kind of like at least one of the professors are like head of the Mage Academy.
Yeah, I think I remember
And
I was like watching Unlimited Blade Works,
yeah, and he
and
was at the end of it and he
yeah,
was older.
I had no
Yeah,
idea. Here's the
so
thing: I had a feeling just because he just randomly talked to the main character. I'm like, are you
yeah.
the guy from then?
Yeah, no, I
And
didn't catch it until I watched it the second time. I was like, wait, that's also Lucian Dodge. I think
yeah,
that's still Waver. Um,
yeah, because my friend Leo didn't catch it, and
yeah.
I told him about it. I was like, no, and then I look it up and like, ha, no, see, I'm smart. You're not.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, yeah. So like there's like a series they made recently that's like about him when he's like older and everything. Like I don't know all the details. That's kind of the thing I like though. Like I like how in anime you just never always know that it's like you just go into a show completely blind. At least I do. But like finally they're gonna be like releasing the dub soon on like a like Blu-ray, so
why
it's
don't you
like
watch the sub
affordable.
so you can know?
Because I really like the dub cast for Fate. I like
You could just watch the sub and then watch the dub.
I did watch one of the I watched the last Fate Grand Order movie in the sub, but I just feel like I don't know what it is. Like I just like the dub VAs for Fate. I feel like it's one of those things where like cuz Aniplex or not Aniplex, is it Aniplex or Bang Zoom Fate? I can't remember, but they do like it feels like they still like are one of the few studios that like takes their time with like choosing people to dub characters. Like, okay, I guess this is a bit of a personal belief. I think especially now, sometimes Funimation just kind of like picks whoever for their dubs, and that's why sometimes they have really underwhelming dubs, like mediocre. Like it's just, and it doesn't even have to be bad, but it's not like
The
it's
only
like
like
this person is good, but it could be better.
the only like
And
dubs they have for them that I know of that they're going on for is just Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, like the only ones that still have good dubs are the ones they've had for time, like
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z, and My Hero Academia. Like it's like all of their other ones are like side projects tend not to like just because like they don't take time with them. But I feel like with like Aniplex and Bang Zoom and all of those places in like LA, they just take more like time like focusing on all that and like choosing specific VAs for specific characters. And so I think it's like it's just better quality. I think but it's like that's why like Fate has such a good dub. Like literally I think like Matthew Mercer as Kuritsugu is such a great pick.
Matthew Mercer
And
as Jesus. Damn.
yeah, top notch casting. But yeah, but and then like I feel like though watching Fate Zero, every other WA picked for the characters in that show, like they complement the other dub. They like complement each other very
Opposed to
like
insulting each other.
the. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like they. When I say that, I mean like they work well because their voice acting feel very like natural for the story. and so it kind of makes it like even better and like a little more. Yeah, it's one of those, like, for example, like um Kari Walgren, who's like Artoria, she doesn't really do like, I mean, she used to do a little more anime back in the day, but she does not anime as like just American cartoon voice acting. So that's kind of interesting to me because it's like, they kind of went outside of the box a little bit with like casting her and everything, where they like were looking for specifics to the point where it's like they weren't even choosing like super well known, like specifically anime VAs. And
Yeah.
so I feel like it's just something like that that makes it better. I don't know.
I will say, even though I do want to dub anime, I will say that I have found out it is a lot harder than just doing cartoons.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
it's just because you gotta like add emotion while matching lip flaps. You gotta think about like the character's psychology. You have to think about like your portrayal of the character versus like the sub VAs if you've seen it in sub. Like it's, you gotta figure out like what works best. Like it's pretty hard, and like I do that like a lot, but I'm not that good yet. Like I still, and just like seeing other people do it, I'm like, that's just like the talent. The talent is real. Totally off topic question, but did I ever tell you my hair's red now?
What? Did you just dye it?
Yeah, I did. My
No.
hair's red now.
Hold on, let me see it.
Turn my camera. I don't know if you can see it in the.
Oh my
It
god, you're a
shows up.
redhead now.
Yeah.
You are now encapsulating the Rebecca because she is a redhead.
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
I'm just slowly transforming into her.
Yeah, next you're gonna have like a scar on the bottom of your right eye,
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
then you'll have
what's
a
going on?
and then so and just like start having a librarian outfit. Uh,
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I'm a librarian now. Yeah, but what do you what do you think? I don't know.
I mean, I like it.
I, yeah,
I think it
it's
suits you.
nice. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like it turned out a little on the pinker side than I would have liked, but it's a good color. It's not all like.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what I did in ninth grade in high school when I
No.
accidentally got my hair dyed orange?
But I
If
will say
I
this: the way it's dyed does look a lot more natural. It doesn't look like it's.
No, yeah, because it's like it's darker. It's like, so it's like it blends well, so that's nice. But yeah. Anyways, story time. You want to hear a story about when I was a simp in
You
ninth
were a
grade?
simp.
I'm always a simp. No, so when I was in the ninth grade, I liked this one dude who I won't say his name because I mean he probably doesn't watch your stream, but still there's that chance. And I don't want him to feel bad for this. So when I was in ninth grade, I liked this one boy. And for some reason, I think we were talking about like one of my fictional stories or something. And I thought it'd be really cool to add like a detail in the story with like these characters that were supposed to be like three sisters, if they all had like one common like physical trait that was like, I don't know, I guess it'd be kind of like one of those like fates esque or like sirens esque type things, whatever. I don't know what the goal was with that. I just thought it'd be cool. um so I asked him, what do you think is like the most uh, like nicest hair color on a woman? And he said he liked redheads. Well, that that got to me a couple like months later. Like ever since that day, I was like thinking, I was like, I don't have red hair. Maybe he'll like me if I do. So I went to the most like low budget strip mall salon I've ever been. I was in high school and I was and for some reason they let me pick like I had experience with like dyeing and I wasn't wearing my glasses at the time. So I was like, I guess this color and it was on a darker color. So I thought it was like it was gonna like a lighter red. I was wrong. It turned out looking like a construction worker jacket print.
Oh my
And
god.
it was horrible. I looked like a carrot for months on end, and it. I regret that. The dude I liked didn't even like me back, so that was a waste of energy.
Oh my god.
So yeah, moral of the story: don't be a simp, kids. But now I just dyed my hair red because I think the short hair and like I actually know how color works now and everything. So it turned out nice, and I'm not as much of a simp as I used to be. So
No
that's
longer
good.
simpy.
Yeah, no longer simp.
No longer, no longer simpy girl.
I've left the simp game.
No longer simp. Has
No longer
evolved.
simp. That should be a T-shirt. I'm sure it is somewhere.
I've evolved from simp.
Have you seen that one meme where it's like, "Yes, I'm a simp." Sniper
Sniper
monkey.
monkey. I love the sniper monkey meme.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey.
Sniper monkey. Have you
Any
ever dyed your hair? Or like
no, but I have made myself bald. I don't know if I've told you that.
no.
I haven't?
That was I don't think you did.
All right,
Was it just cuz like
I made myself bald and then I let it grow out. I think to like the longest hair I've ever had, which isn't really super. It's long for a guy, but not for. It's like nowhere
yeah.
near the length you have it right. Actually, no. I think I
Yeah.
had hair length of yours at one point.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like
but yeah, no. I went bald because I was in quarantine and I was just curious because here's the thing. I wasn't gonna go anywhere. I'm already inside
yeah.
for most of my life.
No,
So I'm just
yeah.
like, especially now with quarantine, now I can't even go to school. So I'm like, I don't have to worry about embarrassment of people seeing me bald. So me and my brother decided to shave each other our heads. He didn't go all the way. I mean, he went buzzed, so you could definitely
Yeah.
see his skull. Uh, like he went really buzzed, like it was just like basically like just fuzzy hair. But for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I need you to get that. I need you to get a razor and then just get rid of it all. So
Oh
I had
my
a smooth, bald head. And here's the
god.
thing. I had, even though I feel like I cleaned my head so well, like I try to get
yeah.
as much head, I had so much dandruff. Like, I like peeled my skull, and then there was just like, it felt like I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's not, I don't have like so much where it's like, I just shake my head and it's like, oh, a lot
yeah.
of dandruff. But it was like
yeah.
embedded into my skull that it only went away when you shaved my entire head. And I was just
Oh my
like, holy fuck, this was all on my head.
god. Do you wait, do you have an Instagram? Let me see it.
Hold on. I do have like a, I do have several photos. You know what? I'll send you. I like, I have a TikTok, so I'm just gonna send it to you. But I don't really. I
Okay.
only recently started posting back because there was like literally a whole year that I didn't post anything on it. And you
Yeah.
probably shouldn't see the old videos because they're bad. Uh, But one of my most viewed videos is my growing hair back sequence, which I was gonna make like I took a picture every single day, and I probably
Yeah.
should do that. But I just took like 5 pictures and put it together. But one day I do want to get all those pictures and then put it all together
Yeah.
because well I took a picture almost every single day just to not do it. Uh So let's see. This has like my most viewed video ever. I don't know why 49 people saved it, but fucking
See.
where are you? Okay, there you are. And it's and yeah, so there it is. Let's see, how old is this video? Oh, this was
We're
back
about
in
to find out.
2021 in January is
Oh
when I uploaded it.
man,
That's when I uploaded it, but I shaved my
that
head much further back.
that is shaved. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Your hair was really long at that.
Yeah, no, it was like I was like, cause here's the thing, I was like planning, I was like, maybe I should grow it all the way, but then eventually
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I disliked it, but I was like, I think I prefer shorter hair, just because that's what I've been raised to basically condition to grow up with.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
maybe I'm just like sometimes like, no, I feel like I should have kept it just to see how I would look like with really long hair.
That's fair. I feel like if you got it cut right and grew it out, look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
'cause,
think your hair right now looks nice. Like it's like,
oh, thanks.
yeah.
Are you seeing my face through the stream?
I'm not seeing your well, from where assuming your hair has grown in the past like 2 days. we
No.
or like
See,
talked
my
last
hair
time.
grows super fast, so
Oh
I'm just
yeah, I call like tomorrow or something. You just have like a beard and like your hair is like
my facial
to the
hair has been
floor.
growing a lot faster throughout these years, and it's
Oh,
honestly pissing me
nice.
off.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
why you said nice. There's just
I feel like facial hair is cool, but
it
I
is
don't know.
cool sometimes. Like sometimes I do look at them like, that looks nice. But then I'm just like, when I wake up, and usually I don't wear like the nicest, because here's the thing, I only wear nice clothes when I go out,
Yeah.
and and then here's the thing, but
Oh, so
because I
it's
don't do that all the time, I look like a homeless guy or a guy like
oh, it's a
all
pedophile.
the time. What the fuck? I wasn't
Like,
even gonna go
okay,
that far.
that I get it now. Where it's okay, you kind of gotta dress nice if you have facial hair. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I mean, here's the thing. Even though, yeah, feel like I should, even like without facial hair, to look better, I do need to dress nice. But I feel like without facial hair, even if I like wearing like shitty clothing, I'm like, you know
Yeah,
what? I got a pretty handsome face, is what I would say. I'm not the most handsome face, but I'm just like, it's a decent face.
yeah, you can. I, I I mean, I think you look nice. Like I don't know. You need to give your credit, man. Like, give credit where credit's due.
But credit isn't due until tomorrow.
That, like, wait, what?
I don't.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought I'd make a joke where it's like, oh, due date, haha, funny. You're still laughing. It's not
It's
even
so
that funny.
dumb. That's why it's.
Oh my god.
That was
You're
so.
still
That was
laughing.
a dumb. That was such a dumb.
Still going.
Oh my god. I'm trying to not laugh. Okay.
She's just like, okay, and then continues laughing.
Don't make me laugh. It's not even that my gosh. Okay. I gotta. Oof. Oh man. Alright, anyways, putting aside that whole joke, I was just saying, like, don't worry about your looks, man. You look fine. I like you gotta have that confidence. You know?
What if I said no? I don't know.
Then
I'm
you
messing.
better know.
You better know, or else.
Or else. No, yeah, like I don't know, like I feel like there are some things like it's a 50-50. Like for me, it's like you, you know, I got like how do I say this without offending the population of women that have short hair? With my current hair state, I like it. I like my hair right now. I definitely noticed a difference though when I cut it on the social levels. I don't know, because it's like when I had really long hair, it was like, you know, people would be like, "Oh, you're not an I would have liked anime or something." But then I cut my hair and people are like, "Yeah, you she likes anime." Like it's just one of those things, you know?
It's a social status. You know, people know you watch anime.
Yeah, it's also the glasses too.
Look at
It
you,
makes
you're a
me
nerd.
yeah, pretty much. Like that was me in high school. Like I had short hair in high school a little bit, but it wasn't as short. But yeah, when I had short hair in high school too, and like since I was poor, I wasn't wearing like the leggings like crop top drip. I was just wearing like my hiking jeans and like a t-shirt I've had for 4 years to school, and then I had the short hair too. So, and I was always reading books back then, so
Ew.
people claim. And so I was like, oh, she's a nerd. So it's that pure factor. Now I've
She's
just
one
given
of the
up. Like
nerds.
now I'm just like, yeah, I look like a nerd. That's okay.
You know what? That's okay. I guess you could say the One Piece is the friends we made along the way.
It's true. Uh,
Oh my god.
we learned a lesson today. What was the lesson? That was
The One Piece? The One
uh,
Piece is real? Can we get
yeah, we
much
learned
higher?
learned that. We learned that ugly people don't exist. We learned that yep, that's it. That's all anyone has to know to go out into
You're weird.
you're weird.
No, you're weird.
uh,
Hold on, let me
uh
make this a little. Cause like there's like a fucking explosion behind him, so I wanted to make the. Even though this is like a, I think it's a dark fantasy. I wanted to make this a little comedic just because I see his face and it looks a little funny to me. So I'm just like, like what the fuck?
yeah, that's great.
Hold on, maybe
Oh
I
my
should make
gosh.
this a lot more longer.
Do it.
I will.
I don't know what you want to make one. Do it.
Oh, we'll make it longer. I'm sorry.
No, you're all good.
No, I'm not all good. Nothing's right in my head.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I keep seeing the video of that one like like Native American guy that like some forgot like I guess like pop rock or something, and it's just like and he's like on a bench and he's like wearing like a bunch of makeup and like and he's just like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
if
Yeah.
only could make a deal with God. And like I remember that guy. He had YouTube drama a while back. When I kept up with YouTube drama back then.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's cuz like what it's cuz he cheated on his girlfriend,
Oh, frick.
and the thing is he cheated on his previous girlfriend too. So before like the girlfriend that he cheated on again, before
Yeah.
that he had a video where he was like, "All right, listen to me. I don't believe in therapy and all that stuff." And then he's just like, "Listen, for my future girlfriend, I'm probably going to cheat on you."
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, "How is that not a red flag?"
No, for real. Like,
He has he's cheated before. He has a video where he straight up does it. He's not sorry. He just says, "Yeah, no, I'm probably going to cheat again."
no, for real. That feels like that's not even a red flag. That's like a stop sign.
That's like,
Like
listen
that's
to
like
me.
some
Listen to it's like somebody straight up stopping and is like, "Listen to me. I kill people.
Yeah.
Alright? You don't want to date me." It was like,
No,
"Oh,
yeah, that's like
sorry."
if someone told me like I kill people and I'm like, well, maybe he doesn't. Like that's my fault if I
I
end
can
up
change
believing.
him.
Yeah. I can change him. He
What?
just needs maybe it's an enemies to lovers trope.
Why do you sound like that? Have you ever voiced a character like that? Because I feel like you could.
Like a small voice character. No, but I use that voice a lot when I use a so like because it creeps out my coworkers. Well, I'll just say stuff like because again I work in like a sort of bakery place. It's like sometimes I work in the kitchen. It's
Only a little
basically like
bakery.
yeah, it's like a lower budget kind of Panera in a way. Um, so sometimes if I'm like making sandwiches, it's like, oh, we're out of lettuce.
If
I'll just
only
turn to my
could make a deal with God. Sorry. Go on.
yeah, I just break out into no, like turn towards my coworker, like, excuse me, we're out of lettuce. Can you please go get more? And they hate it.
Can
Like,
you please get more witness?
it's the best.
Mr. Obama, please help.
Or like sometimes I'll do like a thing where it's like but this is more like I don't know, it's how I greet one of my bosses. Like I just go like, Amanda, and then she like turns around and I'm like, hi, and then I just like leave.
Like a Stewie, like fucking be like, "Mom, mama, mom, mom."
Yeah. And then sometimes me and like one of because we have two Amandas at our job, and the
The
one
Amanda
that I
Show?
work, yeah, no, the one I work with in bake, sometimes whenever I go back to get front, we'll just like make animal noises, but not even like existent animal. Like we'll just go like, "Rah!" and then she'll go like, "Rah!" and that's
Oh my god! If you make it like a fucking like what is it called? It's like mass hysteria. If you create mass hysteria of people just doing that, I will like, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be like, "God damn it, not again." I want to make a reference to that in my story where it's just like, where it's like people having mass hysteria, and it's like a double joke because it's like.
yeah.
Cause like there would be like this Cause here's the thing. There's this whole situation. For some, there was two mass hysterias that was caused by nuns, which is weird. One of them was just like one saying meow, the other one saying meow, and it just kept going
Oh my
and
gosh.
going. Where they had to literally get the fucking, I don't remember if this was the police or the army to threaten to beat them so they would shut up because
What?
that's how annoying they got.
What the heck?
No, like it literally happened. Like they would not shut up to the point where they fucking called like the army to tell them to threaten to beat them if they didn't shut the hell up.
Oh my gosh.
And then another time happened where like nuns would just bite each other and just kept
What?
going and going and going. It became like this big thing. But this time, the army didn't warn them. They just started beating them and like, stop doing that.
Oh
And then
my
they eventually
gosh.
stopped.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, mass hysteria is a strange thing. You know, like people like like dance to death at one point, like hundreds
Yeah.
of years ago because of it. Like I want to have like a reference where it's just like where like people are having mass hysteria because like they just found out like something, and then
Yeah.
like this priest is like, God, people with their mass hysteria, and then like just like these nuns just start meowing, and he just turns around, is like, and tells them, and just like violently tells them to shut up. And it'd be a double joke because like he's like people are going crazy, and someone in the surface level would just be like, oh, well, he just went crazy because they just went meow. But somebody who understands
Yeah.
mass hysteria would be like, oh my god, that's like that one situation where nuns. So it's like a double joke because it's like he's talking about crazy people and he just went crazy for seemingly no reason, but it's also
Yeah.
referencing that.
Oh wow. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. Let me see. What's another mass hysteria that's happened? I like watched a whole iceberg on this. But usually like sometimes a lot of common mass hysterias is like people saying they saw a murderer and it just keep going on and on, basically like the Salem witch trials. That's basically the one of the biggest mass hysterias, was just people saying each other's a witch.
Huh.
But let's see, what's like it's like another one. There's like this I don't know. There's like this one time where it's like I forgot. I don't think it was a murderer, but it was like a guy wearing a weird thing, and everyone was describing them seeing him, because they just thought about it. And then like one guy came out and it was just like, no, I just like did it this one time to scare people. Like I did not do it those other times. People are just crazy.
Yeah. I feel like some internet kind of grows into that. Like, should I? I don't know if I should share. It's kind of a like. There was someone I knew who knew someone where it's like I guess if you think about like the whole like star sign thing
The star what?
on the internet, like the star sign thing, or like, oh, you're like a Sagittarius, or like, I think it's kind of like that. Because there have been some people at some point where it's like they literally won't talk to people just because of the sign, even if they just them.
That's the
Like,
I've seen like a joke where it's like that's the woman version of being racist.
yeah, like it's like I feel like sometimes some people that gets like very like I've literally like known people like they were like that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Let's see what else. Um, there was this one time where like what was I gonna say? It was like that's another mass hysteria. I know that was crazy. I mean, of course, there was also I don't know if this counts, but it's like the fucking toilet paper thing where everyone's just buying toilet paper.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think my family was kind of slightly affected by that because we were just like
Yeah.
we didn't like have we like only had like a couple of rolls of toilet paper, and then we literally went and there was no toilet paper. Like what the fuck? Like we were like stackpiling them, and we had to like wait for a bit for it to restack, and then we got like one roll, or not one roll, but we got one stack, and we finally could like. Cause you think a stack lasts for a while. I don't know why people needed so many.
Yeah.
Like it
Well,
wasn't
now
like
that
they
I
were
think
not gonna sell it anymore.
yeah. Well, now that I think about it, I don't even like really like the hand sanitizer thing. I was like, yeah, kind of makes sense. Like, but the toilet paper thing was like that has like nothing to do with like I guess COVID related. I don't know why that like happened.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, well, let's see. Uh, fuck. I feel like I've edited like like less than half of this. How many hours has it been? It's been like 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! That is just
Been on the
officially.
stream for 3 hours.
I mean, you like entered like 10 minutes after or something. So yeah, I guess you have. Let me look back at the stream and then I'll like tell you the exact time later on. But I think I'm gonna stop editing here because like I
No,
don't have
yeah.
any audio. I'm just editing like pieces. So like once I go
That's
back to it,
fair.
it's a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I hope you all have a good night or good day depending on your time zone or whatever.
Good
Uh,
night.
like future people in Australia and New Zealand, you weirdos. All right, bye. I shouldn't say that because the person who's making my automatic, I forget. I think she's from New Zealand. Yes, she is.
Yeah, you just gonna dip.
Yeah, I insulted her. Is it a continent or country? New Zealand. I think it's a country,
That's
right?
a yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Or we're
let's just.
just dumb.
Who cares? They're in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll probably change it in the future. I don't